Hi, everybody. Stuff bites right now, doesn't it? We got Pokemon. We got some Pokemon here. Also, I've been putting modified pictures of Pokemon on the VOD thumbnails when these hit YouTube. Hope you've been enjoying them. I'm very proud of the one I made of Peanut. Hope that works out for you. For those of you who are new, Peanut is our Pidgeotto. Because this is a randomized run. I'm noticing a thing. A thing that I need to fix. Hold up. We're going to fix a thing. Okay. We're going to mess with something real fast. We're going to go like this. We're going to not wrap. So here is the issue. Nope. We're just gonna fix a few things here on this here shape. That's what I'm looking for. No, I don't want the live background. I want the labels. Nope. 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 I'll get it. We'll get there. There we go. Okay. Well, that's not quite what I wanted. Let's fix this a bit more, shall we? Stretch that a bit more that way. Great. And where is that? There we are. Oh, you know what? I had another way I could have fixed it. Nope. There we are. Turn the wrap back on. But also, let's shrink the font size just a smidge. Because it got too big and it was overlapping. Nobody needs it to overlap. There we are. Okay. Much better. So yeah, we're playing Pokemon. Hope we get some folks in the chat soon. Double checking with a few folks who normally like to show up. A lot of stuff going on today. Not a fan of everything going on today. There we go. Oh, right. We had muted that so that it could just come through the speakers, huh? Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. Consarn it. I had changed my controller settings for another game and messed it up again, which is the same thing I did last episode. I shouldn't do that. One moment. So, the game will not recognize my gamepad. I have to restart. That's very frustrating. Then I gotta go into here, double check our joypad settings. That looks right now. Okay. Back where we were. Fantastic. Everything's good now. Everything's fine. So we need to go fight Lieutenant Surge, and Lieutenant Surge has a puzzle gym, which is its own thing. Hello! And hello, Mau Mau! Nice seeing you, too. Alrighty, so... oh, wait, we can't get to the gym yet, can we? Because we need no Cut. And Cut is on the SSN. That gets in the way. Alright, so we gotta go back on the SSN. That is a problema. Do. So yeah, I'm alone today. I'm all alone today. Well, I'm assuming it's Mau Mau and not Momo? Like mow the lawn? Okay. That's a good idea. If you have delivery coming, make sure that the delivery man knows where you are. I'm not a waiter. Go away. That one's going to be very disappointed. I always travel with my Wigglytuff. Ah, yes, that's right. In the games, they don't just say their names. I am the waiter on this ship. I will be happy to serve you anything you please. It's literally written in a bad just French accent. You have to say it French. Uh-oh. Hello, Pokemon. Do you? Not like that. Hello, Freyr. Are you okay?
Why are you looking at me like that?
You look sad.
I am sad, but I think that's beyond the point.
Okay. You can join me if you want.
Okay.
I was ready to be alone. But I do not need to be alone. It is lonely being alone. Let's... Okay, so let's not kick the microphone.
I didn't mean to
but
do it.
also, let's do this.
Hey.
So it can catch you better. There we go.
Yeah, I got a new shirt.
You did.
Yes.
But the question is, are you?
Feeling fantastic?
Yes.
Not really.
No.
Today kind of sucked.
Let's read.
And I am still in pain.
I'm sorry.
Like the ibuprofen is working, but like it's still there. It's still there. Just. So yesterday, I was basically. How would you have described me yesterday, Rob?
Paralyzed.
Yeah, basically. There was like so much pain going on in my back. All of my muscles had tensed up, and I was just dying. Like I think it was like taking 4 ibuprofen all day.
Puncho died.
And just
I should not have used thrash.
I was not doing well.
You were not.
I was not. And I thought I was gonna be getting my new furniture today.
Oh, thank you for another gift sub there, Tiny Tiny Dog, and thank you. Welcome to the Alchemist Army there, Red Sama 08.
Yeah, so I thought, like, I was gonna be getting my furniture today. My new dressers.
No such luck.
No such luck! Because, the delivery guy called me after the time when he was supposed to have shown up and was like, yeah, we're not coming because the dresser you bought, came in damaged and it's out of, they don't have any more in stock. And I was like, well, fuck me, now what? And the other dresser I ordered, that also had something wrong with it. I couldn't quite tell what he was saying. Something about something
It was upside down or inverted or something?
Yeah, and I was like, What? I thought you guys were supposed to come and build these. What do you mean it was upside down or whatever? Anyway, so... But that one they did have in stock, but they couldn't get it in time to come out today. So they're like, we'll bring it next week? And I was like, why are you bothering to bring it if the fucking dresser I bought first and then got that one to go with it is out of stock? Because I don't want 2 non-matching dressers. I don't. It'll make me...
But you might.
Yeah, I know.
But you won't.
I won't. It's gonna make me very mad. And then, this is like after I found out on Thursday, because Friday I didn't go to work because I was in such pain. But Thursday I found out at work that my bed frame is also out of stock. And so Home Depot was like, yeah, we're giving you a refund until it's in stock again. And then we'll take the money out when we send it out for delivery. But then I looked at my bank account and they'd taken the money out again already. And I was like, is it coming? Because you didn't send me an email saying it was.
Nobody knows.
You dick. So, yeah, I'm not having the best couple of days. They've been kind of sucky. I've had to move my furniture twice for no reason. Thank you, Rob and Mikella, for helping me with that.
We helped.
You did. You did a lot because I can't. Like I'm I can't really lift my arm up like that. It hurts. So there's just like a solid rock like right here on my back. You guys can't see it, but it's like right beneath my neck. Between my shoulder blades. It's awful. Now it's kind of spread like down my whole left side. So it's not great.
The global police. They show up in this one bit, and then they won't show up again until black and white.
Weird.
A robot fact, eh? Let's see here. Well, this one's kind of common knowledge, I suppose, for some people. But, do you know why there are giant robots in Power Rangers? Anyone? Anyone at all? The answer, most people would say, is, well, because there are giant robots in Super Sentai. But that is not the beginning of the story. You see, the first two, well, three, because I count Ninja Captor, even if Toei won't, the cowards.
I don't think anyone knows what the hell that is.
The first three Sentais did not have robots.
Ah.
They had the Ninja Captors had nothing.
Yeah, okay.
They were all ninjas. That was their whole thing. The Go Rangers had a big plane, and Jaka had a plane and a like tank thing. But they didn't have robots.
You're not gonna check the.
Oh, I was trying to and I missed. But Spider-Man came on. Spider-Man, the emissary of hell.
Spider-Man!
The Japanese Spider-Man. Has, he had a robot. He had Leopardon. Because the most spiderific of, the most spider-based of robots you could possibly have is a, flying, convertible that goes into the back of a spaceship with a lion head on it that turns into a giant robot. Now, two things happened with Leopardon. One, somebody threw out the suit after filming episode 12.
Oh, God.
And so all footage of Leopardon after episode 12, maybe it was 13, is not that. It's all, what do you call it? The stock footage.
Oh, Lord.
From earlier episodes. Then, beyond just the fact that Leopardon suit was thrown out, they realized, hey, a lot of kids want to buy this toy. So then we get Battle Fever J, which is the third by Toei's count, fourth by mine, Sentai series. And they were going like, well, the planes and the tanks are okay, but we want something flashier. So they gave them a battle cruiser that opened up and a robot popped out of it. You wouldn't get a transforming robot for 2 more seasons. And that's your history on robots in Power Rangers.
Yeah, it wasn't that fun, guys.
Hey, somebody requested it. It happens.
Yes.
I'm sorry that you live with this, so you're just numb to it all.
I really am. To be fair, I've known you... Oh, God. How long has it been?
Too long.
It's been over 20 years, Robert.
No, it hasn't.
Oh.
Because we didn't meet till we were 12.
Right, yeah.
So, and you're 30.
Yeah?
So that's 28 years. 28 is a smaller number. I'm
You
sorry, it's 18 years. That's a smaller number than...
You said a higher number!
I did, because I was thinking 30, which was not the right number. 18 is
18.
smaller than 20.
Okay, so in 2 years, I will have known you for 30 years, or 20 years.
Yeah, you messed it up now, huh?
Damn it. Yeah, I've known you 18 years.
Go for it. I'm not going to stop you there, tiny dog.
So, like...
A hero fact.
I'm so used to all of these. Like, I love them. You're my best friend, so it's like, it's entertaining to me, but it's also, it's like, I can kind of tune it out now.
Okay. Still, they requested it, so
Yeah.
it happens. What is going on here?
Because, like, some of them are repeats, so I'm just like, this is nice background noise for me to
It's new for
scroll
them.
through email.
Okay,
on.
hero facts. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Let's go with Green Lantern, because nobody requested a specific hero. Alright, so everyone knows your standard Earth Green Lanterns. Everyone knows Jon Stewart. For some reason, they keep trying to push Hal Jordan down our throats.
Which doesn't make sense, because Jon Stewart is, like, just so much better.
It makes sense when you consider that the guys writing it were kids in the 70s
Ugh.
and the 80s, so they grew up on Hal Jordan. Whereas people who were kids in the 90s and the early 2000s grew up on Kyle Rayner and Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
Basically, nobody grew up on Guy Gardner. The fact that he's getting lip service in cartoons now is kind of neat.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I like Guy Gardner.
I do too. He's pretty great.
Yeah.
But out of the old post-crisis, what I'm going to say is real continuity because it'll make DC mad. What you end up having is some weirder Green Lanterns. And most people are aware of Mogo, the giant planet that is a Green Lantern. But what most people aren't aware of is Rotlop Fan. Rotlop Fan comes from a dark planet. The planet has no ability to get any light from its sun. Its sun has actually gone dark. Everyone's blind. They have no ability to see light. How do you explain what a Green Lantern is to a blind creature?
Oh yeah, this is the one that, like... I'm sorry.
So...
I almost ruined it.
What...
Because I've heard this one before.
Ends up happening is the ring tries to translate it and it can't. So the explanation he's given is that green is a very calming color to most people. So what's a calming sound? And he decides he really likes F sharp. And it would be real easy to make the F sharp noise if he had a bell. So his ring makes a bell, and he makes sonic constructs by ringing it. Now, when he is in space, it creates the sound in his head and it makes the light constructs for him, because the ring has some workarounds to make it work for him. But it's kind of neat that you have this lantern who literally can't use his powers the way they're designed. So he has to find a workaround.
Hey, ditto.
Yes, I agree, Inquisitor Wilhelmina. That is incredibly dope as hell.
I'll be right back.
Who do I have that's strong inside? I don't have any water types. Shit.
Uh-oh.
Binya Binya's normal. Chives is weak against it. Alright, Puncho. I guess punch him. No, don't get punched. You're not Punchto. No, Kiddo punched him. Oh well. Peanut it is. Okay. Alright. So yeah, this is gonna be an easy fight. I'm gonna speed up through parts of it. Ghastly. No. There we go. Puncho is gone, guys. We have to go... We're not. But he's dead until we get back to the Pokemon Center. Oh, it's the captain. I have to find the captain.
Wait, isn't there, like, somebody on board that will get your Pokemon for you?
Somewhere. I gotta find them and find out who they are without running into every trainer on the way.
I thought they were near the entrance.
God damn it.
It's me. Your name's your rival, Freyr?
Yes, that's why I've been saying we need to beat up Freyr. I explained this to you multiple times. You've not been paying attention.
I've been mildly high on painkillers and...
This was 4 days ago.
It's been 4 days?
No, you've only been in this pain for 1.
Oh. No, I meant, like... No, I meant it's been 4 days of this?
Yeah.
Fuck. How... I go to work. How am I losing track of time?
I don't know.
Ah, dude, those pills really messed me up, apparently.
They were ibuprofen.
I know. Shut up!
I don't want to see you on Norcos if this is what ibuprofen does.
Oh, the one time I was on Norco was really funny.
It's not going to be good, guys. Oh, people want to see your shirt. If you could stand up and model it for us.
Feeling fantastic! Because I'm pansexual. Not coming out, that's just how I always am.
Yep. Oh, so we're doing a thing. There's a thing in California called Ohm Connect. Because California's trying to go with all... I don't want to say all natural energy sources. That makes it sound like somebody's just pouring essential oils into a reactor. But they want to make clean energy the focus for California. So, what Ohm Connect does is they pay us to not run our air conditioner during certain hours, because if they can keep it under a certain threshold during those hours, they don't have to turn on the coal plant. They can keep it under the threshold that the windmills and the solar panels can handle. And we are in the area of California with the most windmills and solar panels. So we are not running our air conditioner right now. So I do have this itty-bitty fan running, aimed right at my face. But
yeah, halfway through this hour, you will probably see me get up and come back with a towel.
We are halfway through the hour.
That's why I want to get up and go get a towel.
There you go. But the side effect of that is that it is
1,000,000 degrees.
How hot is it outside right now?
At least it's not 100. That's
Oh, it just says as balls. That's all our weather says, is hot as balls.
Yeah, that's next week. Next week.
It's 94 degrees out front.
Yeah, next week it's going to be 100. And for some reason, God knows why, because we live in the desert, and it shouldn't be this way, but it's going to be humid.
Oh, because we're not that part of the desert. We're the foot of the Sierra Nevadas, so all the humidity that gets funneled through the Tehachapi Pass and down off of Mammoth hits us before it dissipates around the rest of the desert. So we're in the one part of the desert that gets muggy.
I hate it because it gets muggy and there's no rain. So there's
it never rains because we're far down enough that we're below the dew point. You just rip ass in a stream.
Sorry.
It sounded like you dropped 2 marbles. And that one was kicking a duck. What the hell?
I'm sorry.
So, outside it is 94. Inside, it was 77 when I turned the air conditioner off.
And the chat has lost it.
We are at the highest viewership we've had since we started streaming regularly again.
Well.
And your farts caused this, Freyr. You did it.
Yay!
You did it, everyone.
Yay, fart humor.
Okay, I mean, that's what the first joke was.
It was?
The earliest written joke we have written down translates roughly to, there was a strong king and he had a beautiful woman on his lap and she farted. That kind of supports my theory that individual humans can change, but humanity doesn't as a whole.
Yeah.
Which is not me saying the whole, like, oh, people can't change. People can absolutely change. Oh, it's a psychic ghost. Fuck me.
I'll go get the dildo.
Anyway, but, like, it's along the same lines as, yeah, thank you, tiny dog. That is my wife's job. But
I'll ask for permission.
But, there are things they found inside of ancient Mesopotamian, I don't want to say tombs, but they're tombs. Thank God Chives did not die. Which include things such as a tiny cow with wheels and a rope to pull it by. And everyone's going like, oh, this must have been some amazing, what do you call it? Fuck, do I not have a potion?
You do not.
Well, I'm fucked. Alright. Alright, Chives, I have one job for you. Don't die. Chives, you had one job.
First when you make casserole. Don't bring up my casserole lust into this.
Anyway, but like they found this little goat or cow with wheels, and it's like that's a Fisher Price toy. Okay, so we're both
Guess
ghosts.
you gotta eat him now.
Alright, Thunderbolt. Okay, if we can survive another Nightshade. Shit. No, I gotta let Tentamon die. Horn attack. Fuck. Alright. Carpy. Beat the fuck out of him, Carpy. No, not Vice Grip. What the shit? Okay.
Tentamon! Yep.
Got to use Haunter.
Oh, hey, Red Small. Red Sama. Huh.
Hello, Red Samo. Welcome to the new sub club.
Yay!
Make sure you also have a follow on there so that it doesn't go away mysteriously. But yeah. Okay, Peanut. Psybeam. Psybeam again.
Why does the hunter know Swift?
It's a fast little hunter. Why does it know Vice Grip? I guess it's them grabby hands.
Marcus, are you in here yet?
And thank you for the follow, Red Sama.
Yay! Grabby hand. Yup.
Okay, so now we're gonna go up. I heard there was a cut master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. But cut itself is really useful. You should go see him. Smell ya. I don't know.
You made me Gary Oak. How dare?
Excuse me. This is Blue Oak, Gary's mean big brother.
Seriously?
Yeah, that Red and Blue are not Gary and Ash.
What the hell? This feels wrong.
Gary is the younger brother of Blue.
Okay.
Red has no relationship to Ash.
Okay.
Ash just thinks Red is the coolest guy in the world.
Huh.
Thank
you for the follow.
And thank you for that follow there, Momo. Mew Mew.
Meow.
Black and Decker Master, Black and Decker Master.
Meow. Mikella and I were watching Whose Line Is It Anyway?
All you had to do was give him a back rub. Ew, I had to give an old man a back rub. I'm a 10-year-old who just gave an old man a back rub. Oh, I feel so much better, little boy. He was throwing up. We're holding his hair so he doesn't get it in.
Hello, I'm Chris Hansen.
Why don't you take a seat? Why don't you take a seat right over there?
Yeah, no, so, we watched, Whose Line Is It Anyway earlier today.
Yeah, shouldn't have looked.
Why would you do that?
Sometimes there's items. Not this time, obviously. FBI, open up. Okay, let's give somebody the cuts. Oh, actually, what's it? TM25.
I'm gonna go get more water.
Comet Punch.
I need more water.
Sad. Oh wait, can I teach Comet Punch to Puncho?
Get water.
Puncho can learn Comet Punch. Puncho did learn Comet Punch. I realize that's G1, so your TMs go away. But still, on the other hand, Puncho knows Comet Punch. Yeah, somebody gets cut. Who gets cut? Tentamon gets cut. But he's not One Punch Rat. He is now Two Punch Rat.
Two Punch Rat?
Puncho now knows Comet Punch. So now Puncho can punch twice as much. We have to find the guy who heals us.
Forget setting down the water bottle hurt me.
Yeah, you're injured.
I don't like it. Those old men were not helpful. Those people will want to fight you.
They want to fight because there's an item in there.
Yep.
Is this old man helpful?
No.
Hurt me like one of your French bears. Okay. Let's see here. Nerp.
I thought it was a girl.
It might be, but I haven't seen any girls who are willing to heal me yet. That might be in Gold Silver.
I don't know, because the Eevee remake had it a girl.
Do you remember where she was?
Yeah, first door after the entrance. On the right.
They didn't went to the right. There was an old man in there. You'll notice that old men are not little girls, despite what they say they are on the internet.
No. Oh, no one stopped you.
Yeah, if they have a Pokemon out, I don't think they want to fight. Nope.
Nope.
Actually, you know what? If this guy's not seeing me at the door, he won't see me when I walk over. Full restore. Great. Did that guy just rob me? Yes, I did.
Nope.
Okay. Nope.
Is there not any... Is there...
Yeah, no, that seems to be a quality of life thing they added later. Yeah, the remakes aren't one for one. Oh, it's gone now. We can never get those items again. Oh, well.
That sucks.
Well, we got the cut. That's what was important. We were under-leveled for everything else. Yes.
I'm just trying to read the chat.
Oh. Not much has happened.
Okay.
You go like this. The chat's still here.
Yeah.
They're watching us.
Yep.
Probably doing this with their hands.
Preparing.
Licking their lips sensuously.
Ah! Why?
What do you think they're preparing? It's the dry rub.
Your wife got mad at you for that one.
What?
No. You guys can't see it. She had the best expression and was waving her finger at him.
I had a healthy wag of the finger.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's great when she does it. It's hilarious. Because at least we know that's when she's, like, not real mad, because Mikella, when she's real mad, is terrifying. Isn't that right, Elk?
She can't be. God damn it, I could have teleported.
You might still be underpowered here.
The Lightning American. But the thing is the gyms are all random elements now.
Also, I'm putting this out there. There's no America in, Pokemon.
There is. It's called Unova.
But they specifically said America.
Right. Which is why there's a theory that there was a horrible Pokemon war and America was one of its main victims. Because why is he a lieutenant?
This is true.
Why is he a lieutenant?
I don't know. They do talk about a war. I mean, there was that...
Yeah, there's, the Sengoku Jedi Pokemon game.
What?
Yeah, Pokemon Conquest is based off of the Sengoku Jedi.
I don't know what Pokemon Conquest is.
It's a strategy game similar to, what do you call it? It's a strategy game similar to Fire Emblem, but with a Japanese theme.
Okay.
And...
Lieutenant of Love. My meds are kicking in. I gotta peace out. Okay, bye-bye, Mama.
See you later. Yeah, it's if Pokemon and Fire Emblem had a baby.
Neat.
This is no place for kids. I swear to God, if you're a youngster, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, thank God. Sailor wants to fight. Send out Grimer.
Why am I picturing it as, I'm Sailor Moon? No, you're not.
Then he just moons us. And then he's technically correct. Oh God, is this a ghost type gym?
It might be.
I don't like it.
Hey, look, it is. Mankey's not ghost type, I think.
We haven't seen a Mankey yet.
Oh.
I know you can't touch a Grimer in Pokémon-Ami. If you play any of the games with Pokémon-Ami, if you try to touch a Grimer, it poisons you and your hand turns purple.
Yeah.
So that's not a good idea. Okay. How do you use Hornet? Oh, God. I figured out how it uses Horn Attack. I need an adult. Oh, no. I am the adult. Tiny Dog in the chat with, that's fine, I prefer Professor Monami. Which professor do you want to get your hands all over there? Which one? Which one is it?
I like the professor in Pokemon Go.
Sure. Oh darn it, what's the name of the one in Black White? The one girl professor?
Oh, yeah.
But then there is Sycamore, who's just like... Sycamore's the one who looks like your college professor that, like, he's not going to say it, but you know there's a way to get an A.
Oh, that guy!
Meanwhile, the one... Is it Tulua? The one from Alola? Who, like, is just... Why do you wear the lab coat? Because I'm a professor. You're wearing it over nothing but swim trunks. This is Hawaii. It's humid as fuck. Kukui. Thank you.
I'm sorry. The way you say that just reminds me of The Legend of El Kukui. Which, if you say that around Yvonne, she freaks out.
Yeah.
So our mutual friend Yvonne is very superstitious, and she hates it. Hates it. Anytime I try to bring her any place that might have ghosts. Because I've done it a couple of times, and she gets mad. She gets so mad at me. It's the best. It's kind of like, it's kind of like if, BuzzFeed Unsolved, except Shane was the one who wanted to go to all the haunted places. And Ryan was the reluctant one. Because she hates it. We took her to downtown San Diego once. She got so mad at me. Because, like, downtown San Diego has, like, a really large amount of, like, ghost hauntings and that kind of stuff. It's got America's Most Haunted House. The Whaley House is in Old Town. Alch and I have spent quite some time in Old Town. We actually ate at a Creole restaurant that's right next to the Whaley House.
God, I missed that Creole restaurant.
Right, isn't it great? We should go there soon.
We should take the 6-hour drive.
Yeah, it is a 6-hour drive. It's worth it, though. This Creole food is the shit. Because the chefs and the guy who runs it are legitimately all from Louisiana. And, oh my god, this stuff is so great. I still have dreams about that bread pudding, and I don't even really like bread pudding. This bread pudding was the shit. They also have this amazing mac and cheese. Oh, it's great. But yeah, there's like a haunted, the street is haunted in Old Town San Diego because they accidentally paved over all the gravestones and then didn't move the bodies. So you just have these like headstone markers in the street. You know, like you do. And then right next to the street is where they moved some of the bodies to the newly replaced, graveyard, which is also haunted. So you have the Whaley House, the haunted street, the haunted, graveyard. There's also the haunted mission that's near the Whaley House. And you have the mayor's house, and there's the Mexican restaurant that's next to there. Like, go there and get pictures for me. I actually have a camera that's full of pictures from a trip that I took to Old Town San Diego, all the way back when I was dating Ike.
Mm-hmm.
But I never got them developed because it's film camera. That's how old it is. And I keep meaning to, but now I'm worried that they're super overexposed. I don't think they'll turn out very well. I do have, like, some pictures from the last time I went to Old Town San Diego. Which was with V and some other person. It was not with Ryan. She wasn't dating him at that point, I think.
We would technically be closer than Mina from the sound of it. Because we're only about 6 hours away, but that's still a hell of a drive.
Yeah. Anyway, so I really like that. I've been to the Winchester Mystery Mansion, which really creeped me out, I'm not gonna lie. I've never been to Alcatraz. I really wanted to go. And I tried to get Yvonne to go to the Bloody Mary with me because I was like, hey, I found a fairly inexpensive high tea we could go to, Yvonne. Sure, where is it? It's in Long Beach. Where in Long Beach? It's on a ship. What ship? The Queen Mary? Oh, that sounds nice. Wait a minute. Whoa. Why is it so inexpensive? Whoa, what's wrong with the Queen Mary?
Nothing's wrong with the Queen Mary.
Nothing's wrong with it.
Except for all the ghosts.
Except for all the ghosts. And she's like, Red, no, I'm not going. She responds to ghosts the way I respond to her telling me we're gonna go give blood, which is reaching for the door of my seatbelt at the same time.
I'm gonna give blood sometime this week.
Oh, yeah. I did say I would do it, didn't I?
You don't have to.
Yeah, no.
But if you do, you get a $10 Amazon gift card.
Oh,
They'll buy your blood.
That'd be nice.
That's right, blood for cash. Blood for cash. Selling your blood right now for this cash.
Yeah, the Queen Mary's actually really nice. My mom had a couple of New Year's Eves there. After I turned 21, by the way, and she didn't take me. She went with her friends and left me alone on New Year's Eve. Like, I didn't have plans. I mean, I didn't. I was just alone. But it was basically like, watch the house or else. Every story I tell gets sad.
Yeah, maybe don't do that.
Yeah. Sorry. Like, anyway. So, like, I've been on the Queen Mary. It's cool. I like the aquarium in Long Beach. I've been there a couple of times. I went there on a date once with a guy. He was okay. It was just, he was so boring. I had to do all of the talking, and I hated it. Like, the most interesting thing about him was how he was kinky in the bedroom, and I was like, that's not enough for me. I need to have a conversation with a person. You suck.
That's why he uses the ball gag, because he can't carry the conversation, and then she can't complain. I know that's wrong with me. I'm sorry. Growlithe, you beat up Puncho, how dare?
You teleported away from the battle.
Damn it, I was trying to hit Thunderbolt and hit the wrong T.
Okay, anyway, so... but yeah, I like the Long Beach Aquarium. I can't take Rob there, unfortunately.
Oh, I love the Long Beach Aquarium.
Oh.
I love aquariums. Yes, I do have a problem with sea life. I still like aquariums.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, if it's like, come here and pet the squid, fuck no. But it's on the other side of the glass. As long as there's no earthquake, I'm good. And if there is an earthquake, I'll scream. But
run for the door?
No, there's nowhere is safe. Long Beach is next to the ocean. Oh, we gotta put an F in the chat there, folks. Somebody dropped a cookie.
Oh no. I mean, it's Cali. Don't you guys have those all the time? Yes, we do.
No. Like, everyone likes to say we do. Tornadoes in other parts of the country are much more common.
Yeah.
Really what we have is we have very minor earthquakes. But to give you an idea of the scale here, it's a scale out of 10, but each increment is 10 times higher than the last one.
Yeah.
A 2 would be the same as somebody dribbling a basketball outside of your garage.
Yeah. Like, you don't really feel it.
Diglett's a ghost. There's so many ghosts with this seed. Anyway.
My Uber Eats is here. Oh, you enjoy those eats. Yeah, so 2 is like nothing. 3 is like...
well, even a 3, you'll just go like, oh, earthquake, and then it's done.
Yeah, it's like a gentle rumbling.
A 5 is about where things start falling over.
Yeah. Well, a 3 is like a large truck going past your house. Yeah, it's like a truck
going past the house.
Yeah.
A 6 is where you start to worry, but all of our buildings are built for it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Staryu. Nice to see you out here away from the water.
And then the big one that we had was like a 7.0.
It was a 6.9, but yeah.
Yeah, 6.9.
It was very, very close.
It was right on the edge.
It might have been a 7.1, actually. But yeah, there was a big one last year.
Yeah.
Biggest one this year so far that we've experienced is a 5.5.
Yeah. Which wasn't bad. It was just a couple of seconds of rumbling.
But, like, our buildings are built for it.
Yeah.
That said, this is just me being slightly mean. There was a news report, like, 3 or 4 years ago when New York got a 4.6.
Oh, yeah.
And, there was part of me that felt bad. Because that's difficult when you don't have buildings built for it. Their buildings are built for wind and hurricanes.
Yeah.
But then there's also the flip side of all these East Coasters complaining about the earthquake, and then West Coasters saying like, oh no, look at the carnage, and it's a picture of a lawn chair knocked over. Earthquakes are terrifying, but I will grant you that I am more terrified of a tornado than I am of an earthquake. Because my dad's house has been through multiple earthquakes and nothing happened. I think the worst thing that's happened is we had to put a speaker back on a rack once.
I've had like a crack show up in the concrete in front of my house.
Like
that's about it.
I fell asleep through a lot of the earthquakes that I've supposed to have experienced.
There was supposed to be like a huge one when we were kids that I completely slept through. Like, my whole bed was, like, moving.
To be fair, that one was so far away, by the time it got to us, it was a 4.
Yeah. But, like... And that's the other thing, is that earthquakes don't affect everyone equally. The epicenter will get it the worst, and then as it spreads out, it gets less and less.
Right, but anyway, the flip side to that is my step-cousin-in-law.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I would call Sarah.
Yeah.
Very sad about this. Her entire house was destroyed by a tornado.
Yeah.
And she lost a lot in that. And it's like, you know what? The other problem with tornadoes is you can see it coming.
Yeah.
The earthquake, you don't have warning. The earthquake, your warning kicks in 4 minutes before it happens, if at all.
Yeah. And normally that's only if you have pets.
Right. Or if you have one of those weirder seismometers.
Oh, yeah.
And it's further away from you. But if you have a, what do you call it? If you have a tornado, you can see that thing for like hours, and it's like, ooh, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Did Puncho die already? Yeah. Or no, Binya Binya's in front now. Sorry, Binya Binya, we're switching you for Puncho again. I want Puncho to get some experience around here.
I think, honestly, I would be more afraid of being in a hurricane. Just because, A, people tend to, like, minimalize them, and then, B, I've experienced, a tropical storm after a hurricane just missed Hawaii, because my mom and I would go to Hawaii, like, every other year for Christmas, and this one year we went, a tropical storm, like, swept over a couple of the islands. Like, we missed most of the storms, because we were on Kauai, and it didn't hit Kauai. But it did hit Oahu. No, Maui. It did hit Maui, which was the island we were going to next. And the waves were still so rough after that I got so seasick, and I almost threw up on somebody. It was mostly my mom's fault. She was, like, insisting that I go upstairs to the back of the boat to throw up, and I'm like, why? There's a lower deck. I will throw up on people. And I almost did. It's very
but they're just peons. They don't matter. That's where the term comes from. That's what you're supposed to do.
What, seriously?
No. The term is not for urinating on people. Just pissing over the side of the boat onto the people on the lower decks. That's where the term peon comes from.
Standing out the window, full dick out, just letting it go.
Okay, so, on my favorites list on Spotify, I put Ocean Man by Ween.
Yeah.
And because of that, they gave me another song of theirs I was not aware existed called I'm Waving My Dick in the Wind.
What?
Yeah, that's the song. I'm waving my dick in the wind.
Oh. This is one of those days where I wish I had a dick. What?
I mean, I'm glad I have the not kids out of our stream filter on.
My cat is attempting to eat through the plastic bag my food is in.
But that means you get to play the most amazing of games. What's in your mouth?
What's in your mouth?
Drop it. Drop it. No.
My cat would try to get into the bag.
So I just realized how ineffective fighting moves are against Peanut. A psychic bird.
That's me with my dog every fucking day. I swear to God, he has a death wish.
Okay, so we're going to go back to the
He's trying.
Pokerman Center. I just realized that the last one we went to was in Celadon, so we are not going to teleport to it. That's a bad idea. So, like, how's that high-fiber diet working out for you, Red?
Well, the other day I woke up and my poop was so long I basically went...
I was just making fun of the fact you were farting.
Yep.
But okay, carry on.
I just had the toots.
Alright, so now we have to do the worst puzzle, but at least all these guys are out of the way.
He's trying to eat my potatoes. Not the potatoes! Not the potatoes.
Yes, the potatoes.
No.
Are those poisonous to puppies?
No.
Okay, then he'll be fine.
Yeah. Potatoes are a root tuber. They don't contain any natural toxins. They're just really high in starch. Which isn't great for dogs, but I mean...
Like, I had read a thing that dogs can deal better with plants in their diet than other carnivorous pets.
Yeah. Some dog foods, including some of the healthier options, will actively include potatoes. It's a good alternative to including rice. Because rice isn't great for puppers.
Okay, there's gotta be a way to figure this shit out.
Do you want me to look it up?
Purely random?
No.
Chapter making. We have to break a code. Alright. Wait, do I have to talk to his dudes?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Here's a hint. When you open the first lock, the second lock is right next to it. Okay.
Yeah, so once you find it...
Lieutenant Search says she hid door sides inside something. Yeah, I got that part. They're in the trash. The door went open. He always was cautious. Alright, so our only hint is that it's right next to it.
So when you find one, it'll be the one right next to it.
Okay, so there's one.
Yeah. So it's either that one or the one underneath it. Ah, now you gotta find it again. So it's normally the one under it, I think.
Just gonna go through one by one. Okay, switch. Now it's up, right, or left. We already tried right, but that means it's spawned just now. So which one do we do?
Do up? There we go.
Okay, good.
Freyr, I'm playing Lesbians, the game right now.
Okay, that doesn't narrow it down much anymore.
It doesn't.
Do you mean The Last of Us?
which I have not played.
I have it. I just never touched it. I think I have it twice.
The Last of Us Part 2. I've never played it. There's actually a lot of newer games that I haven't played just because I have been completely broke for years. I only started getting money again this year. So, like, I just haven't had money for games. So I haven't bought anything. The last new game I bought was Skyrim. Like, I had no money for games. So... But yeah, I've been wanting to play Horizon Zero Dawn. I've been wanting to play... No, I take that back. Dragon Age Inquisition was the last game I bought. I'm fairly certain.
Apparently there's a game waiting for you on Steam.
Oh yeah, that was a gift from Steph, and I need to...
You need to accept it.
I do, and I need to play it, but I've been busy with work and or depressed, so...
Go accept it.
I will.
Okay.
Do it! Do it now!
I mean, yeah, buying yourself a new game because you need somebody to suck it sounds like a good call sometimes. But... Oh, that's a good point. If you don't accept it soon, it'll be refunded.
Ah, got it.
You can go do it right now. I'll hold the conversation.
Nah, it's fine.
Alright, fine.
I'll
anyway.
do it after the stream. Or alternatively, I will do it now. I'll do it now. Goodbye, stream. Goodbye.
Aerodactyl's a ghost now.
Have fun.
Actually,
Goodbye.
ghost makes more sense than rock in some ways.
Right.
Huh. Anyway. But yeah, so like... Now, the bigger question... Well, now people are sad that you left. No, you have 5 minutes. Fine, take the Thunder Badge. It's not like you earned it or anything, Baka. What? Tsundere Gym Leader. Okay. Okay, so the big question here...
That's saying you have to accept it, and I have to do it now. You have to do it now.
Did
Don't
you?
leave the stream.
Did you do it?
No. I
Oh.
put on shorts.
That's not what you left for.
I know.
You're confusing. So anyway, the, what was it? The bundle for racial equality is over, sadly. But they made over $7 million for the NAACP. I think that's a pretty good deal. Humble Bundle has its own version going on, which is like $20. It's only like 30 games and a bunch of comics, but I mean, that's still a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what is going on with my left side lately, but I've been severely fucking it up. From, like, the whole back thing that has completely fucked up my left side to, like, 2 injuries I got on my leg. One of which I know where I got it. I got it from my desk because it's like hip level, and if I'm not careful at night, which I'm often not, I will run into it. And the other night I ran into it so hard it cut me right on the thigh, like right here.
Dang it.
I'm not gonna show it.
You can't get through the whole area without...
Yeah. But yeah, so I just have like this long scratch up here, and then I have another one down on my shin, and that's the one I don't know where it came from. I'm not gonna flash everyone on stream.
What would it take?
50, no, wait, no.
2,000 bits.
Ooh, yeah.
2,000 bits to get the leggy.
Do that in private. But yeah, so I got, like...
Okay, so the way bits work is you watch enough ads or you just give Amazon money.
Yep.
And then you click that weird little diamond symbol, and then they give us money.
Yep.
And that's how most Twitch streamers make a good chunk of their money. Also subs. Subs are the other way you get money. Every sub we end up getting like a little over $2.50, which we're not supposed to tell you, but oh well, here we are. So it's... I mean, I'll be honest. Being a Twitch streamer is a lot like being a cam girl, except I get to keep my tits covered. And it's one of those things of, like, some people like to judge it. But it's like, you know what? It's emotional labor.
How am I tempting you? Do I tempt you to what? What? I'm confused.
I love how teleporting in old Game Boy games was just spin the sprite a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, so I got this, like, scratch on my leg, and I don't know where I got it from. It reminds me of my childhood. I came home a lot with, like, injuries, and I'm like, I don't know how I got this. Do you tempt me to buy the bits so you can flash Chris?
Okay, now here's the thing. It would have to be, like, if you show any amount of nipple on a Twitch stream, they ban you.
I would have to get my...
I can't even do this. I gotta stop right here.
I would have to get my tiny, tiny shorts out. Or my mini skirt.
So speaking of people whoring themselves for money on Twitch,
wait, now I want to know how high this thing is.
Belle Delphine is back.
Who the fuck is... Oh, yeah, her.
I've
only ever heard of her from... Oh, there it is. It's all the way up there. It's nearly up to my hip.
So, like, she... I don't know. There's part of me that, like, kind of appreciates her hustle.
I appreciate her hustle. It's weird, but I appreciate it.
Okay, so she is a Twitch streamer / influencer.
Yeah.
She does not have an OnlyFans, to my knowledge.
Yeah, she does, actually.
She does?
She does have one now.
Is it just the same as, like, when she made her Pornhub account?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, Rob.
Because she made a Pornhub account, and it was nothing but safe for work stuff. She trolled the perverts, you see.
Oh!
No.
Damn, I can appreciate that. Yes, the gamer girl water chick. That one.
Yes, the bathwater chick. Yes, that is her.
Yeah.
She is shameless, and that's how she makes her money.
Yeah. I can appreciate that. I mean, if it works for her.
A lot of people really dislike her.
Like, I say if it works for her, good on her.
Yeah, it wasn't even her bathwater. It was water that may have been in her bath at some point.
Yeah.
But they never said she was in it at the same time.
Yeah.
But her stuff's very disturbing.
Yeah.
She does, like, a lot of stuff with raw meat and organ meats.
Yeah, which
I can't get into that.
That's not my thing. Like, if other people are into it, that's fine. If she's making money, I guess that's cool. But...
She does, like, surrealist shit. She does for I hate to put it this way, but titty streaming, what Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared did for children's television.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of gross. It is not my jam.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's not eating it. She's, like, posing with it and using it in, like, craft projects and talking about disturbing things while she does it. She's, like, the most rainbowy in appearance, and then says, like, stuff that makes goths concerned for her.
Oh, jeez. Which I guess is a freaking... I guess that's an aesthetic. I don't know what kind of one, but I guess.
A scary one.
Yep.
It's a very scary aesthetic.
I'm so mad. I was looking for the Bugs Bunny cartoon, The Barber of Seville, today, because I wanted to watch it.
Yeah.
You can't get the whole thing anywhere.
No.
I'm so mad.
It's on HBO Max. HBO has all the Looney Tunes stuff right now.
Time to hack my mom's HBO account.
Which is separate from HBO Go.
Damn it.
You have to buy 2 different HBOs.
Oh, I hate that. HBO, what the fuck? Hey, Rob, what is the DM advice option on here?
Oh, I give you D&D DMing advice.
Yay.
And HBO is buying lots of kids programming. They are.
Yep.
They know what's up with that.
Yeah, so, come on, brain.
Okay, randomizer, how did you break Pikachu?
Come on, brain, do the thinky parts.
It's a fire type now.
Wow, I'm really brain dead.
Yeah, okay, so when people defund parts of the government, and there are parts that are not already overly funded, that means they have no more money.
Yep.
So there are some parts of our government which are bloated. Those are parts that you can afford to defund. But things like public television already has, like, no monies, and when you defund it, they have negative monies.
Yeah.
And that means no more,
Sesame Street.
no more Sesame Street. And nobody wants that.
Yeah. No more Sesame Street. No more, trying to think of stuff, but I can't, because I watched, PBS Beyond, Sesame Street. Like, yeah, so that sucks. And then the other thing whose funding gets cut a lot is the public library, because, I mean, in most large cities, all they are anymore is museums. But for smaller cities, they're basically community centers.
Community centers don't get much love either.
Yeah, and community centers don't get a lot of love either.
But those are both on county levels.
Yeah.
Federal levels are more what I'm talking here.
Yeah, true.
Oh, right. I guess while I'm here... you know what I should do? Buy some fucking potions. Alright.
Anyway.
Yeah, schools do get their funding cut a lot, and that's also a problem.
Yeah.
Part of it is bloat in their case. In that schools are bloated in the administrative level.
Yeah. Specifically just the administrative level.
And administrators typically don't like it when you point that out to them.
Yeah.
And then they'll go and blame the teacher unions, and it sucks. But you know what? Let's stop on all of those fronts for a moment.
Yes. It's too political.
Well, I just don't want to deal with it right now.
Yeah, me either. I'm too
like,
tired.
I left teaching, man.
I'm too brain dead for this stuff. I mean, we could go full socio-anarchist on this. Just...
Probably not the best idea.
Yeah.
I mean, if we were playing Tonight We Riot, that would be a different matter.
Yeah. Yeah, we're playing Pokemon.
We're playing Pokemon at the moment. We are in Lavender Town. I'm wondering if we should be doing Lavender Town, because I can't remember the order the towns go in. We kind of broke that.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't mean to.
Computer Celadon, Vermilion.
Yeah, those ones we got. What's after that?
Lavender Town, then the Celadon, I believe.
It is Lavender than Celadon?
Yeah.
Or rather, you have to go to Celadon to do all of the stuff in Lavender Town or whatever.
Oh, I meant to tell you. I moved Maik the Liar and Gambit onto the shelf next to the garage door.
Okay. We have Funko Pops.
So
Not $500 a month worth of Funko Pops. Like, not enough your wife would leave you over it or anything.
Oh, favorite Pokemon. Okay.
Well, you go first.
Okay.
So I know my answer, and nobody likes my answer.
See, the problem with this is that I have not played as many Pokemon games as like most other people, like you, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I played up until Crystal, and then that was it for years.
God dang it, Freyr's in here.
And then he's not gonna battle you in this one, I think.
I think he does.
Oh, he does.
Yes, he does.
Damn it, I'm wrong.
Your Pokemon don't look dead. I can at least make them faint.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
So I didn't play Pokemon again up until Let's Go Eevee. I think at one point though I did get the one with the weird ghost Pokemon, like the Dragon Ghost. I think I played that one.
Dragon Go. Do you mean Giratina?
Yeah.
So you played Platinum.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember playing it at one point. I don't remember much about that one. That was probably my weird mind break phase. But yeah, so like, what I remember is Gen 1, Gen 2, maybe Gen 3, and let's go Eevee. Like, that's what I remember. So really, my favorite Pokemon would probably have to be, Suicune? I really loved, the Ice Dog from...
That's Suicune.
Yeah, Suicune. From Gen 2. I love that freaking dog. I don't know why. Maybe it was just because I was like, it's cool that there are these, like, lion dogs. I thought that was so neat. I just really loved them. Like, I loved Entei, and I loved Raikou, and I loved Suicune. I thought they were the best, but Suicune was my favorite. Because she was so pretty. As for, like, regular Pokemon, I think I really like, I've always had a weakness for Vulpix and Ninetales. But, honestly, I love Eevee. I love Eevee so goddamn much. I love all of Eevee's evolutions. I have at least kept up with the evolutions. I love Eevee so much. So, like, yeah, it's hard because I have so many that I really enjoy. But the other problem is that there's also a bunch that I haven't really been exposed to, or ones that I just straight up forgot. Cyndaquil. Oh god, I miss you, Cyndaquil. And Bayleaf. Oh.
Okay, how about this? I know I said we were going to save it for Gen 2.
Yeah?
Well, two ideas. One is we've already gone over my opinions on the first 151.
Yeah?
Let's do Red's opinions on the first 151. But before we do that, Red, go turn on the air conditioner.
Yay! Sweet, sweet cold air.
The lizard that's scaly bait? Which one? I'm going to assume that at this moment, you were referring to Salazzle's evolved form.
Ow, my footsies.
Which I can't remember quite her name.
My foots.
Which I don't know if Red has experience with that one. Because if Red's last game before Let's Go Eevee was Platinum, then Red would not have experienced anything after Gen 4.
Yeah.
Is it Sandalit? Yeah. Okay. So...
Yeah, I missed a lot of it because there was this period where my mom was like, no video games ever.
Those aren't fun.
Yeah, so the most I had was a Game Boy Advance. And that was it.
When did you get a DS?
I bought it like ages ago.
Oh, okay. Ghost can't be ID'd. Oh, right, I need the Sylph Scope.
Yep. Anyway.
Alright, ready?
Yes, start on my opinions on the Gen 1s.
Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur.
Okay, so the thing is like, I always preferred Charmander, but because I was such a kid strategist, I would pick Bulbasaur because I knew that Brock was the first, because my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Yellow, and I came into it having watched the anime, so I knew that the first gym leader was Brock, and that the second gym leader was Misty. So I was like, if I get a grass type, I'll be strong against both of them. So I would get Bulbasaur. So conceptually, I love Bulbasaur. Out of the Gen 3s, he's not technically my favorite.
Gen 1.
Gen 1. What did I say?
Gen 3.
Oh.
That's two more.
I'm sorry. So yeah, out of the Gen 1s, he's not, or out of the Gen 1 starters is what I really meant to say.
Yep.
He's not my favorite, but I do love him. I rely on him. He's a steady old turtle is what he is. He reminds me of a turtle. I know everyone thinks of a lizard, and after playing Let's Go Eevee, I'm like, yeah, this is a lizard. Turtles don't walk this way. Tortoises don't walk that way. Alright.
Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard.
My effing favorite out of the first 3 starters. I love Charmander so much. I love this stupid little orange tail with the flame on it. I love that he's a little lizard and he turns into a dragon. I love everything about him. I love Charmeleon. I don't care that he's edgy. I just think he needs love. And I love Charizard. It's a big friend I can ride on. And let's go Eevee. Charizard's the shit. Okay, next one.
Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise.
I mean, I don't hate any of the Gen 1 starters. I think they're all amazing. I always had the worst time picking between them, especially since I really loved Wartortle's design. I know Rob's not the biggest fan of it, but I always loved Wartortle's design.
Doofy ears.
I loved his doofy ears. I loved how frilly they were. I loved his frilly tail. I loved everything about Wartortle. Which is you're gonna hate this one. I don't like Blastoise.
All right.
He's my least favorite.
You're allowed to be wrong.
He's my least favorite out of the final evolutions of the Gen 1 starters. I look at it and go, aw, I miss the frills. Okay.
Next.
So, on that level though,
Yeah.
have you ever seen Beta Blastoise?
No.
Okay, after we're done going through the original Gen 1s, we're going to bring up some Beta Pokemon. And you're going to go, what the hell is this?
Okay.
Then you're going to be mad that you never got it.
Okay. Next one.
Caterpie, Metapod, and Butterfree.
Oh, okay, so I have kind of a sweet, sad story about my first ever Pokemon playthrough. My friend lent me a Game Shark because they convinced me cheats are all the way to go, and when I went to use it, it erased my save that I had poured like 60 hours into. Because I was one of those kids who, like, never put down video games after I got my homework done. And I would get my homework done within, like, 5-10 minutes. I was a really smart kid. So, like, I had poured so many hours into this, and my strongest Pokemon, because I loved him too much to ever not have him in my party, was my Caterpie and then my Butterfree. Because my Butterfree learned, Psywave really early on. Your Psybeam. And became basically a powerhouse, and I was like, I don't need anything else. I have my Bug Psychic. This is it. This is all I ever wanted.
That's the worst name I could have given to that Wigglytuff.
And this is why, to this day, every Butterfree I ever have is named Blade, and in reference to that first Butterfree that I lost. I miss you, Blade. You were level 55, and you were gone from the world too soon. So, like, I love Caterpie. I think Metapod is, like, the perfect shape to hug and cuddle as you sleep. He's crescent-shaped. He's perfect. And Butterfree is just a sweet, soft butterfly. I love him. Okay, so what's the next one?
Weedle, Kakuna, and Beedrill.
Okay, so unlike Rob,
What, is La Llorona not the name to give a Wigglytuff?
Oh, God! Something wrong with
ghost-type Wigglytuff?
There's something wrong with that.
Oh boy, it has confused Ray. We're totally thinking La Llorona.
Lord. Okay. So, I never really liked Weevil, and I think it's because he looked like a centipede, and I got bit by a centipede when I was like 6, and I've hated them ever since. I thought it was a caterpillar, and I picked it up to save it from my cat, and then it bit me. Like an asshole. So, I hate centipedes. I hate them. I'm mildly terrified of them. So, Weevil, who kinda... Weedle.
Not Weevil.
Oh.
Weevil's an actual bug, and or the asshole who throws Yugi's Exodia cards into the ocean, and then Joey has to fucking swan dive off of a cruise ship to save them.
Anyway, so, like, I never really liked Weedle.
There you go.
Kakuna always looked, like, so mean to me as a kid. Like, just so mean. And then you have Beedrill, who's like 3 different pointy ends. I can't hug him. He has 3 pointy ends. Which end am I gonna hug?
Okay, so one thing about Kakuna.
Yeah.
If I can go to him here. Here we go. In this game, and this is the only time his sprite looks like this, he clearly has 2 little arms.
Yeah.
So I've always looked at Kakuna's little thing on the front as him going like this.
That's not how he looked in yellow, though.
Right, because from yellow onward,
Yeah.
his little hands there just look like a little tie.
Yeah.
And so everyone thinks Weedle's just ready for, or Kakuna's ready for a business meeting, and I hate it. No, he's ready to stab a motherfucker.
I never liked it as a kid. I was like, I'll get it for the Pokédex, but after that point, I don't want you anymore. Like, I like Pokemon that I can see myself hugging, and I can't hug a Beedrill. It has too many points.
I could hug a Beedrill, you just gotta be careful. Like a normal bee.
Like a normal bee. Like, now as an adult, I appreciate them more, but I still like Butterfree better.
Great, this is Celadon before Gen 5. Let's fucking go.
Oh, gambling. Okay, next one.
Pidgeotto, Pidgeot.
Ah, it's a bird. It's a great bird. Pidgey looks like a little pigeon, and I've always loved pigeons, so I think he's adorable. And then you have Pidgeot, who looks...
Pidgeotto.
Oh, right, it goes Pidgeotto, and then Pidgeot. So then you have Pidgeotto, who just looks like a hawk, and I've always wanted to have a hawk. And then you get Pidgeot, who is just a huge freaking bird, and I'm like, there's nothing about you I don't love. You have a long, majestic mane, and a long, majestic tail, and you are everything I could have ever wanted out of a freaking bird. So, yeah, I love him. Okay, going on.
Rattata and Raticate.
I hated Rattata as a kid. I've never liked rats or mice or hamsters, mostly because everyone I've ever encountered has bit me. I've never held a hamster and had it not bite me. I hate them. And I don't like mice. And I don't like rats. I can tolerate rats and mice now. I can tolerate them. But, like, I still kind of see them as pet food and not pets, if that makes sense. Which I know is really, really bad. And I apologize for that. But it's just... yeah, I've never really liked them.
Where the hell is the case?
So, like, Rattata is kind of cute, but it's also just, it's a freaking rat, and I don't like rats. And then you have Raticate, which is just big, fluffy rat, which didn't make it better. It looks like it's gonna bite my arm off. Okay, next.
Spearow and Fearow.
Spearow was kind of neat. Fearow looked like it was about to peck my eyes out, which I never appreciated as a child. I still don't really appreciate Fearow. He looks like he's gonna go right for the eyes, which makes me very nervous. And again, I rate them by how much would I like to hug them, and Fearow looks too pointy to hug. Next.
Ekans and Arbok.
I love Ekans and I love Arbok, and I always have. I was always very jealous of Jessie in the show for having one that loved her, because I wanted an Ekans to love me. And that only got worse as I got older, because then I understood that how much I loved snakes. So now it's become, these are my best slithery boys, and I love them. Especially since Arbok, the pattern on the back of his head looks like a specific type of cobra that is basically worshipped in Hinduism. And as some of you may know, I almost converted to Hinduism. It was blessed by Buddha. I love that story. I think it's a neat story. How you have this cobra who gave shade to Buddha, and he blessed the snake. Because the Buddha started in Hinduism and then became its own thing. Like, it's like with Christianity. You know how it started as Judaism and then branched off. Buddhism is like that. It started as just another part of Hinduism and then branched off into its own thing.
You can make a religion out of that.
And then they did. So yeah, so I always really liked that about it. I like that they had that little nod to a real snake in there. So yeah, I really love Ekans and Arbok. All right, next one.
Pikachu and Raichu.
Pikachu is cute.
Despite being a mouse.
Despite being a mouse, Pikachu is cute. I think what overrides it for me is that he's got such a soft expression and look to him, so he neither reminds me of a hamster or a real life rat or mouse. He looks more like a rabbit to me, which should make it worse because I really hate rabbits. Legitimately, it goes hamsters, rabbits, mice, and then rats. I'm not afraid of them, I just really don't like them. So I really shouldn't like Pikachu as much as I do, but I like him. He looks soft and chunky, and I just want to hug him. And the same goes for Raichu. I think Raichu is pretty cute. All I want to do is hug him. He looked nice, soft, chonk boy. Me give hug.
Sandshrew and Sandslash.
Who did I start with? Okay, my very first Pokemon game was Pokemon Yellow. So they just give you Pikachu. You start.
I went Garfield.
Yeah. So you start with Pikachu. They don't give you a choice. You have Pikachu. You get the rest of the Gen 1 starters throughout the game. So that's the one I started with, and then I went back and I played Red and Blue because I wanted to collect all of the games, you see. Okay, so what do we got next?
Sandshrew and Sandslash.
Sandshrew always been kind of cute. I don't like him nearly as much as Rob does. Rob loves him.
Everyone did it in not our Discord, but the Discord that I am in with Tiny Dog.
Okay.
Yes, let's see. Yes. The very odd looking female poison fire lizard.
Okay. So yeah, I liked Sandshrew. I always thought he was kind of cute. Sandslash was less cute, because again, he's so pointy. How am I gonna hug him?
Carefully.
Okay, what's next?
The female
favorite Gen 8
line.
starter. Freyr can't answer that one, I don't think.
I can't. I've never played Gen 8.
As for me, it's Sobble. I realize that's that's the basic answer. You know what? I don't like the rabbit. I don't like the monkey. At least the lizard's cute. The monkey turns into a weird drummer. I don't know what that's about. And the rabbit's entirely about soccer. I don't give a shit about soccer. Sobble, at least, is cute. And then turns into James Bond for some reason. But nobody knows why.
Okay, anyway. What do we got next?
Female Nidoran line.
Okay, again, in the playthrough that got deleted and destroyed my heart, I had a level, 50 or 60 Nidoqueen, that I painstakingly and lovingly raised, because I'm one of those people who, my first team is my only team. This is who I stick with unless I absolutely have to change them out. So for me, it was Pikachu, Butterfree, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander, and Nidoqueen. That was my team. And I loved that Nidoqueen, and I loved it when it was a Nidoran, I loved it when it was a Nidorino, and I loved it when it was a Nidoqueen. And I'm guessing next is the male line, which is okay. I never really liked Nidoking as much as Nidoqueen, because I liked how Nidoqueen kind of looked like she had titties, and I was like, I could bury my face in those. Especially now as an adult, I'm like, yes, I would bury my face in armor titty.
That is a animal?
I know it's an animal. It's not about it's not a sexual thing. It is purely oh good, someplace to rest my face.
Ugliest Pokemon, I'm gonna say Lucario. I think Lucario's ugly as sin.
I kind of like.
And Mega Lucario's worse.
I kind of like Lucario.
It's an anime furry that has no business being in Pokemon.
I kind of like Lucario. I'm not gonna lie.
At least Zoroark's mouth is where it should be on an animal.
I like Zoroark too.
Lucario just doesn't look like he belongs.
If I had to pick...
Riolu does, which is weird.
If I had to pick the ugliest Pokemon, Grimer.
I would say Trubbish exists, and Trubbish deserved to exist since Gen 1. Because Grimer is already water-based pollution that has come alive. And,
fine, muck then. I don't like them.
Oh, no. I'm arguing with chat.
Yeah.
And then, of course...
I'm not gonna fight you.
Coughing is air pollution, and it always bothered me there was no solid pollution.
Yeah.
There was no trash, and then Trubbish comes out. And then people hate him, going, he's just trash. And it's like, coughing's just smog. What? If anything, I will defend this forever. Gen 5 is Gen 1 refined.
Okay.
Gen 5 has some of the best fucking designs.
Anyway.
I will fight.
So after the male Nido, in line, where are we?
in line, you have Clefairy and Clefable.
Exploud could be noise pollution, yes, I agree.
I don't know how I feel about Clefairy and Clefable, because when I was little, I never really liked them all that much. I got annoyed with Metronome, and so I was like, you are a rubbish Pokemon. Because I hated how random Metronome was, and I was like, this is a rubbish move. I hate you.
Oh, you see, I loved Metronome because it's like, it could be anything.
We have two
and then it was always self-destruct.
Yeah, we have two very different play styles. And the thing is like, I don't hate Clefairy anymore. That was child me being petty. I grew up and I was like, Clefairy's okay. And Clefable is marginally better. I like that it has those like weird wings on its back. I think those are neat. But other than that, I'm like, eh. It's not what I think of when I think of fairies, so I think that always threw me off. And I was like, it looks like a deflated Jigglypuff. But with extra bits. That was always how I felt about it. And I can't get over it. I don't hate it. It's not one of my favorites. Next is
Vulpix and Ninetales.
I have always effing loved Vulpix. I saw the episode where Brock got his Vulpix and I fell in love. I was like, I need this Pokemon. I need it in my life forever. And then I got one and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever had happen to me. I love them so much. And I've been playing Let's Go Eevee, where you can trade your Vulpix for an Alolan Vulpix, which is somehow even better. I love the Alolan Vulpix so much. It's so pretty. Like, it evolved into a Ninetales, and you can have two Pokemon out. Your Eevee will sit on your head, and you can have another Pokemon follow you. And I always choose the Ninetales because its tail's just blow in the wind, all fluttery. And it's the prettiest thing, and I love it so much. Like, it's so cute, and all I want to do is hug it to death. Okay.
Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff.
Was mildly annoyed by Jigglypuff in the show. I kind of grew over that because Sing is so OP. So what I would do is, like, if I needed to go out and catch more Pokemon for the Pokedex, I would bring Jigglypuff with me and just have him sing them to sleep and then just toss Pokeballs all day and night. And then when it evolved into Wigglytuff, I was like, yeah, this works. It's just a larger version. It's mildly tougher. I like its new pointy ears. Like, I've always kind of liked Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff, and I like them even more now as an adult, because I'm like, Sing is OP. Like, you put something to sleep, and it's just out. And you're just like, yeah, I like this. This works for me. Okay. I was wrong. I do have a favorite Pokemon. It's Houndour and Houndoom. And it's purely because they remind me of my dog Rex, who is now sadly passed away. But, right before we got him, and I've always loved Dobermans. I've always thought they were the coolest looking dogs. I always wanted one. And then we got Rex, who was like a German Shepherd Doberman mix. And Houndour and Houndoom reminding me so much of both Dobermans and Rex that I was like, this is my new favorite. I love him. He's the coolest dog. That's my favorite Pokemon. Okay. But
how about Zubat and Golbat? What's your opinions on those?
Okay. So I have always had a mixed relationship.
Schedule's down in the description, bud.
Yep. So I've always had a mixed relationship when it comes to bats and bat Pokemon. Because on the one hand, ostensibly I think they're cute. And I know they're very essential to the environment, and I want to do my best to protect them. On the other hand, I hate it when they fly close to my head. It freaks me out. And so I always pictured that, like me going through the Mount Moon and just being surrounded by all these bats and just freaking out. Because I've always been a kid who can, like, highly visualize. It was always my, like, the way I would get through my reading classes, because my reading comprehension was based purely on the fact that I could absolutely lose myself in a story, and I still can. And so, and I would do the same thing with, like, video games, especially these video games where the graphics are, like, not all that great, so you have to do a lot based on your imagination. And, like, my imagination with Zubats was basically, oh god, they're everywhere, they're in my hair. And so I would freak out. And Golbat is not much better, because its mouth is open and it's drooling. And I don't like things that drool. So, like, on the one hand, I think they're kind of cute. I don't want it anywhere near me. When I worked at a dog hotel, we got a Doberman and everyone was all, oh no, he's scary, he bite. And, like, he was a
bite work dog. So yes, he could bite, but only if you tell him to. Otherwise, he's a big baby dog.
Yeah.
Sits in the office with me. I'm just asleep.
Yeah. I love Dobermans. Okay.
Oddish, Gloom, and Vileplume.
I have always loved the Oddish line. Because Oddish is an adorable little round thing with leaves coming out of its head. It's basically a chia pet. I always wanted a chia pet. Those freaking commercials sold me as a kid, and I got mad when my mom would never buy me one.
I will tell you this now, Red.
Yeah.
Having owned several chia pets,
Yeah.
they are more trouble than they are fucking worth.
Like, I know that as an adult, but as a kid, I really wanted them.
I mean, I just use the chia seeds I put in my smoothies. That's all they are.
I know.
Anyway.
So, like, I loved Oddish. Gloom was great. Because even though it was, like, kind of drooling in the Pokemon Yellow one, I was like, I don't care. It just looks like it's doing its best. And then you got Vileplume, who's just big dumb flower. And I'm like, it looks like it gives great hugs. I love everything about Vileplume.
It smells of rotten meat.
I know, because it's based off of that giant plant from South America. I never really read the Pokédex entries. Okay, so then we have Paris and Parasect. I thought Paris was really, really cute. Parasect was because I've never really liked mushrooms. Mushrooms terrify me. I watched a documentary as a kid about fungi in South America and how they would, like, take over the brains of insects and cause them to do stuff before eating them from the inside out, and I basically lost it ever since. I've been afraid of mushrooms.
I mean, that's what Paris is.
I know. Why do you think I both love...
You're kicking the mic again.
I'm sorry. I both love and am terrified of Paris and Parasect. Because I think Paris is adorable. He's a crab with little itty bitty mushrooms on his back, and that's really cute. But then also, you're a crab with mushrooms on your back. I'm terrified you're gonna go all crazy zombie on me one day and try to implant me with fungi. And this is gonna turn into Invasion of the Body Snatchers. So, like, I really like, and I really am also terrified of Paris and Parasect. Okay, what's next?
Venonat and Venomoth.
I always thought that Venonat and Venomoth were, like, weak versions of Butterfree. I was like, what is this nonsense? It's just a little weird fluffy thing. Get it out of my face. And now that I'm older, I'm like, it's a gnat. Get it out of my face. Like, it's fluffy and it has the big eyes, so it's kind of cute. But I'm also still like, no, I don't want that in my face. Go away. And the The moth version, well, very pretty. It's not something I would want to get close to. No thank you. Like, I would appreciate them from afar, but I would never want to get close to one. So what's next?
Diglett and Dugtrio.
I've never really liked Diglett or Dugtrio. I always thought they were so lame. They were just obelisks that popped out of the dirt, and they were so annoying. And this is like, I'm probably tripping all over these things because, again, I would get really involved in these games. Okay, so my very first memory of Pokemon, the one that I can recall clearly, was because I was a child actor. So but not anyone of, like, not a child actor of note or anything. I was never on, like, a TV show.
You're like commercials.
I did commercials and a couple of music videos. And one of the music videos I did was this music video for Tal Bachman, who sang the song She's So High. You know, she's so high, high above me. She's so lovely. You know, that one.
Which I've never heard.
Really?
Yep.
Weird.
Any hoodles.
Yeah. I was, so when we were filming the music video for a new song he was doing, all of the kids during the downtime would pile into one trailer just to watch Pokemon when it came on, and my mom would get so mad. She'd be like, "You have homework to do after Pokemon."
Your mom was forcing you to be on television. She could have at least let you watch Pokemon.
Right? So all of the kids, all of us were just bonding over Pokemon inside of this itty-bitty trailer, watching it on this shitty TV with, like, lines and misplaced colors. It was still, like, the best, though. And, like, my mom got so mad because I asked to be included with all the other kids instead of the main spot, which is where they'd cast me. Like, I was supposed to be, like, in all of the main shots, and I am in a couple of them. But, like, I was supposed to be the main kid throughout the whole damn thing, and then I threw a fit when it came to the wintertime because I was supposed to be looking at Christmas trees and shopping for Christmas trees, and I'm like, I want to be a part of the snowball fight. Put me back in with the snowball fight! And they had me in all of my mom had me in my winter gear with the worst jacket. I hated this jacket. It was huge and green, and you know how in South Park you have those kids who, like, can barely walk? In the parkas? Like, with the fur-lined jacket. That
Randy from A Christmas Story.
Yeah, that was me. I could barely walk in this thing. I hated it. I can't put my arms down. I couldn't. I had to stand like this the whole time. I hated that jacket. And it had, like, leopard print fur line. It was dark forest green with leopard print fur lining, and I hated this jacket. I just freaking fought to be in this snowball fight because I had to be miserable and in this stupid jacket. And I could at least be miserable in a snowball fight. Because I never got to play, I never really had a snowball fight with other kids. I never built a snowball fort with other kids. Because I was an only child, and all my cousins were were a lot older than me. And we live in Southern California. It doesn't snow here. So I didn't get a lot of opportunities to do that.
We're going to Big Bear next winter.
There we go.
If we are able to stay here.
Yeah.
Finally got the coin purse.
Anyway. So, like, we were on Diglett and Dugtrio, weren't we? Okay, so Diglett and Dugtrio, I'm like, they're okay. I think their noses are kind of cute, because I always knew they were noses and not mouths. So I think they're kind of cute. They were, I don't know, I could kind of wrote them off. And I still do. I'm like, they're okay.
Next.
Yep.
Meowth and Persian.
I have always loved cats. When I was little, I preferred cats over dogs, but that was because we had an awful dog who loved my mom and not me. And it was a Cocker Spaniel who didn't want to do any dog things. Do you know what it's like to be a child, a mini child, and have a dog that doesn't want to do dog things? He didn't want to play fetch. He didn't want to...
right. Okay. So I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
But, okay, so we're in the weird hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah?
And you know what's neat about the hotel?
What?
It was built on top of the tiles of a Pokemon Center.
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't change all the coding.
What the fuck?
Which means that they forgot to take out the PC right here.
What the fuck? That is so weird.
Welcome to the Ghost PC.
Ghost PC, Ghost
So when somebody
PC.
tells you they made a virtual machine, this is it. This is the virtual machine.
Jeez. Okay, so when I was little, because I had this dog that never wanted to do dog things with me, I thought all dogs were like that, and people just lied. Like, I thought shows just lied, and that all dog people were liars, because obviously dogs don't do that in real life. You know, dogs aren't sweet. They push you out of your mom's lap when you're trying to learn how to tie your shoes. Like, I really hated my first dog. He wasn't great. My sister picked him out, and his name was Hoagie. He was the worst dog.
There are times you tell me these stories,
Yeah.
and all I can think of is, like, the bit in Archer,
Yeah.
where,
Oh, yeah, where
she has, like, the dog framed, and not her son.
Yeah. That, I honestly, like, when I saw that scene in Archer, I was like, oh no, it's me!
Damn it.
Like, so, I didn't like dogs growing up. I was much more a cat person, because the cat liked to hang out with me. And I loved my cat. My cat was the best. She would go after the dog, which was great. She used to, like, jump on his back, and, like, she would wait for him to come around the corner at the house, on the back of the couch, and then jump on his back and send him running and squealing down the hallway. I loved this cat. Broke my heart when she died. Because this is my first cat. I was very little when we got her. So, of course I love Meowth. It's a cat. Why would I love the dog? People are liars. Dogs aren't like that in real life. And then it wasn't until we got our golden retriever Luke that I was like, oh no, it was just that dog. That neurotic Cocker Spaniel. Okay.
Psyduck and Golduck.
I really like Golduck. I don't like Psyduck. It's a weird case of I really, really, really like the evolution, but I hate the one that it starts as. I hate Psyduck so much. It's got a doofy face, and I hated how dumb it was in the cartoon.
Well, because he has a constant migraine.
I know, which I didn't understand as a kid. I do now.
He's like you.
Yeah, I sympathize with him now.
That means, Red, one day you'll evolve into a Golduck.
I'm almost there. I just have to get rid of a couple of things.
You get a forehead gem and a bill.
Apparently. Okay, what's next?
Mankey and Primate.
I both love and hate Mankey and Primate. Because on the one hand, I thought they were cool as a kid. And I still kind of do. But on the other hand, I'm like, I hate this dumb thing. It's just mad all the time for no reason. Why is it like that? It is literally just a ball of hate. What is up with that? So yeah, that's my opinions on Mankey and Primate. Why is it hateful? There's no reason for it to be that to be that angry. Okay.
Growlithe and Arcanine.
As much as I hated dogs as a kid, I always really wanted a dog that was an actual dog. And not like my dog. So I liked Growlithe. Not as much as I liked Meowth. But then I got older and I'm like, I love Growlithe and Arcanine. They're my freaking favorites. Up until Houndour and Houndoom got released, and then I was like, fuck the Growlithe and Arcanine. I have a new best friend. Just so fucked up.
Friendship with Arcanine is over.
But I really actually still really do like Arcanine and Growlithe. And in Let's Go Eevee, you can ride your Arcanine, which is fantastic. There's a dog I can ride? Fuck yes! Okay.
Was anyone else ever, like, super jealous of Tommy Pickles
Yes.
as a kid because he could, like, ride Spike?
What, are you kidding me? As a 3-year-old, all I wanted to do was ride my dog, and he was A, too small for that, and B, too much of an asshole.
Alright, next Pokemon grouping.
Yep.
Poliwag, Whirl, and Ren.
I liked Poliwag. I thought Poliwag was adorable, because he's just a little tadpole with a swirl, and he's got that long tail that I think is so cute. And then you have Poliwhirl, who is just a friendly frog with mitts, who I thought was so cute, and I thought, oh, he would give great hugs. Poliwhirl is the best. And then you have Poliwrath, who is an asshole. He ruins everything for me, because I loved that line up until Poliwrath, and I still feel that way. I don't like Poliwrath. I like Poliwhirl, but, I'm not the biggest fan of Poliwrath. The big-ass Great Dane. I used to ride their dog like a horse, until one day he got sick of my bullshit and bit me on the hand. Yeah. Recognize how to miss my friend now. Yeah. Alright, what's next?
Abracadabra, Alakazam.
Okay, so on the one hand, I really like Abracadabra and Alakazam, and on the other hand, that bitch never let me catch him. I could never catch an Abra. I could never catch him. And it ticked me off, and it was like, and then I would try to like catch Kadabra, and again, I could never catch him. He will always teleport away, and I got so mad. I hated these little things. I hated them as a kid. Cause I'm like, I can't catch them. They're just bitches. And I was like, why would I need them anyway? I have Blade. I have the Psychic Bug. Why would I need these dickholes for? And as I've gotten older, I still feel they suck for teleporting every time I need to get them in a Pokeball. Stay still, damn it. I think they're cool conceptually, and I would love to have one. But they won't let me love them, which makes me very angry.
In Let's Go Eevee, have you caught one?
Yes.
Okay.
And I raised it to a Kadabra.
Good.
So I'm starting to hate them less. Starting.
Alright, Machop, Machoke, and Machamp.
On the one hand, adult me really likes that there's just a bar of Pokemon with 4 arms who could hug me.
Oh, there are multiple Bara Pokemon.
Yeah, I know.
So many.
Right? So on the one hand, I'm like, nice sweet pecks to bury my face into and just hug. Oh, good.
It is currently
sweet
8:53 p.m., Wet Garfield. What time is it for you?
And then you have Machoke, who's just a cutie. He's a cutie who's working his way up. But as a kid, I didn't like them. I didn't like any of the fighting types. I was like, why? Why would I bother with this when I have Bird?
Well, thank you, Tiny
Yay!
Tiny Dog, for gifting a sub there.
Yay!
And actually, that gave us a new Pride emote.
Neat!
So we're going to pop that in the chat. We got the Pride, hey!
Yeah.
Which you'll notice is in the Pam colors.
Yes! Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
So that puts our storm count at 2. MTG bot, you're slacking off. Oh, right, I'm not in the game window. I'm looking at the video feed.
Okay, what's next?
Bellsprout, Weepin' Bell, and Victory Bell.
I don't know. I'm torn because, this time around when I played Let's Go Eevee, I had a Bellsprout and he was adorable. So honestly, I think Bellsprout is adorable. I think Weepin' Bell is pretty adorable. Victory Bell scares the crap out of me. I just remember all of the screaming from, the show, and I'm like, God, no.
Tentacool and Tentacruel. The jellyfish.
Yeah, see, that's the problem is, like, okay. So again, I'm gonna go back to the fact that my mom used to, take me to Hawaii every other Christmas. We had a timeshare. My mom has since upgraded it. Now, whatever. Anyway, so the timeshare we would stay at was on the beach, which would have been great, right? It would have been great to just go down to the beach and go swimming. You couldn't, because that beach attracted so many jellyfish that you couldn't even walk on the beach without shoes for fear of getting stung. Because even when jellyfish are dead, the stingers are still active because technically jellyfish are like two creatures simultaneously acting as one.
It depends on the type of jellyfish.
Well, true, yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, most of the time, even after death, their stingers are still active.
Oh, the 10 was in response to my question. So you're in mountain time then. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've never liked jellyfish, and as a recourse, I've never liked tentacle or tentacruel because they're jellyfish, and I don't like being stung. Not that I ever was stung by a jellyfish, but I was always really afraid of it happening. Especially since I saw that episode of Friends where Monica got stung and she had to have Chandler pee on her. And I was just like, no thank you. I don't want that. I don't want somebody to pee on my leg.
Which actually, that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I know.
It just makes you now stung and covered in urine.
Yeah. No, I know that now.
Vinegar and water are the better option.
Yeah. No, but I mean, this was me as a kid.
No, I understand that.
Also me as an adult, I still don't really like jellyfish, and I don't... Tentacle and tentacruel are not I'm not particularly fond of them.
Geodude, Grappler, and Golem.
They're okay. That's really my only opinion on them, is they're a rock. Turns into a rock with 4 arms that turns into a lizard rock, but in a way that I don't like it.
So when we get to Gen 5, you're going to see even better trait evolutions
Yeah.
than G1 had.
Yeah.
And you're going to go, wait, no, this one finally makes sense.
Yeah.
Because the other trait evolutions make no sense.
We put like little bougie bitches. We were walking on the ocean side of the island, and my sister saw a red jellyfish and went, "Oh, look, seaweed!" and stomped directly into the center of it. It was hysterical.
Nope, you're good.
Then we have Wilhelmina with, I love jellyfish because I used to go to the Monterey Bay Aquarium all the time, and the exhibits were just magical.
I have never gone to the Monterey Bay Aquarium. My mom has been 3 different times, and I'm still salty about it. I want to go.
I like Aquarium of the Pacific.
Yeah.
Next.
I've never been there
and
either.
Rapidash.
What? Okay, we're going.
Yeah. I've always really liked horses, so I've always really liked Ponyta. I still like Ponyta. It's a nice horse. And I really like Rapidash. I think Rapidash is so cool. The, what is it? The,
Galarin?
Galarin forms are even more magical because now it's a unicorn all the time. And it's fantastic. Plus the colors are like trans colors, and I love that. Alright.
Slowpoke and Slowbro.
Dumb. Just so dumb. And then its tail gets bitten, and now I'm just sad for it all the time, but it's still dumb.
Alright, Magnemite and Magneton.
Like, as a science kid, I thought it was neat that these were magnets, and then, hey, look, 3 magnets. And I'm still that way. I'm like, look, it's a bunch of magnets. And now I'm like, and they're dumb, which makes it even better. They're just dumb magnets. I just want to, like, put them in a room and watch them float around. Being dumb.
Farfetch'd.
I like Farfetch'd.
Hi, square root of sheep. GL on the rando.
Eh.
I don't know what you mean, but okay.
Yep. It's good luck on the rando.
Oh, got it. That makes more sense.
Yep.
Thank you. We have an ice Rattata.
So I've always really liked Farfetch'd. I think Farfetch'd is adorable. It's neat that it has a leak, so it's like always ready to be eaten, which feels wrong. But I really like Farfetch'd. I've always really liked Farfetch'd. I think he's adorable.
How do you feel about the new Galarin Farfetch'd?
I love him. I love him so much.
And,
I have one.
And how do you feel about his evolved form, Surfetch'd?
It's so cool. He's very cool. I've seen him. He's neat. Okay.
Alright, Doduo and Dodrio.
I love Doduo and I love Dodrio. I love them so much. I think it's really neat that they're a very slight nod to what's his name? The three-headed dragon from Godzilla.
Ghidorah?
Ghidorah, yeah.
I guess he's a bit of a nod to Ghidorah.
He's got the Dodrio has Ghidorah's like head crest thing from the old movies.
Stop sleep powdering me. You fucking turtle.
So
Why?
anyway, so what were we on?
We were on Dodo and Dodrio.
Yeah,
Are we done?
Yeah, so I really like Dodrio. Plus, it's like I saw someone ride one in the cartoons once, and I was like, I would love to ride a three-headed bird.
Well, everyone gets to share the XP now, because somebody had to be throwing around roofies.
So, yeah, I've always loved them. I think they're really cool.
How about
When I come
Seal?
back, I'm gonna kick your ass. Again.
How about Seal and Dugong?
I've always liked seals, like, so much, and I really like Dugong because, A, it is a fancy seal, and B, it kind of looks like a beluga whale, and I've always really loved those two. So it's like, it's everything I love out of a water type. It's great. I love it.
Grimer and Muck.
I've already said that I think they're kind of ugly. That said, it doesn't mean I hate them. I just think... I wouldn't want to touch them. I honestly wouldn't want them anywhere near me. I don't probably think I would have one, which is a shame because, you know, Muck seems so happy. But, What? What's wrong?
I need to write down a stupid idea that chat just made me think of.
Okay. So I don't particularly like them. I don't really like any of the ones that are based off of pollution. And I think that's just, I think, like, it's for me, it's the idea of, again, I would really want to hug my Pokemon. I couldn't hug these guys because
Get sick.
I would either get sick or I would feel dirty and be dirty afterwards. And I hate that. It's the worst feeling in the world for me. I hate being dirty. I have to wash immediately. It's a part of my,
There, I wrote down my stupid ass idea.
okay. I have this,
Wait, what happens if you use the Pokédoll and the Ghost?
Get a Pokédoll, let's go.
okay, what's next?
Shelter and Cloister.
I've always loved Shoulder. I think he's adorable. He's a
I
little...
have, like, no rules on this walkthrough, by the way. My rule is it's random, and I'm relearning. This is purely for fun. But the Pokédoll does something? Oh boy. I'm buying a Pokédoll.
So I've always loved Shoulder, and I've always loved Cloister. I think they're awesome.
Wait, do you mean, like, any ghost that says ghost? Or do you only mean, like, the end boss ghost, the Marowak Mama?
I don't know. No, so yeah, I love Cloister and I love Shoulder. Ghastly,
Marowak.
Ghastly,
Ghost.
Hunter, and Gengar.
they are so great. I've always loved the ghost types. I thought they were so cool. I've always been a little bit of a punk at heart, and the older I get, the more I love them. I love Gengar. Weird little imp that he is. He would give great hugs, and that is a great You'll have noticed all of the ones that I think give great hugs get higher on my list of I love these, because I need hugs. I wasn't hugged a lot as a child. I need hugs. Gengar!
And thank you for yet another gift sub, Tiny Dog, for Square Root of Sheep.
Yay!
And we actually got another Pride emote because of it. And thank you for the follow, Square Root of Sheep.
Yay!
We got a Pride Pog. It's got a little bee. This is like the best one for me so far.
Yeah.
Because I love bees.
Yeah. Alright, so what do we got?
Not
Onyx.
sexually.
It's a big giant rock snake. What's not to love? I think it's so cool. It's like my favorite. It's a huge giant rock snake I could ride. Fuck yes.
Drowsy and Hypno.
I've seen too much porn of those two to like.
Which is so scary.
It's so
that
wrong.
It exists.
It's so scary that it exists, and
it
it's
should
so,
not exist.
And it's so wrong. So all I can think of now is that when I see them, and I'm just like, nope, I'm out. I have to go away now. I'm out. I can't be here. I need an adult. I need a more adultier adult.
Oh yes, Lavender Town, the place that apparently makes people go insane. Which is not true. Alright.
Krabby and Kingler?
I mean, if you want to get your eyebrow pierced, I say go ahead. It's up to you.
They don't have repels here.
Wait, I'm sorry,
yes,
what?
they do.
Krabby and Kingler.
I always thought Krabby was really cute, and I thought Kingler was kind of cool. What?
I thought you just called him Crappy.
No, Krabby.
I know. Okay.
The problem is that, like, because I spent so much of my childhood around my grandfather who would frequently go, crabbing, my stupid brain sees Krabby and Kingler and goes, I bet those would make some great, crab salad, or stuff like that, which
oh
is...
my god, I could totally go for a Crab Louie right now.
Which is weird, because I don't eat crab. I don't really like crab. I don't like seafood.
Wait, didn't I just...
And yet that is exactly what I think when I see Krabby and Kingler. It's real weird.
Did I buy super potions and sip super repels? Did he not sell me the super repels? God damn it.
What's next?
Voltorb and Electrocute.
I don't...
And Electrode, sorry.
No, I don't like Voltorb, and I don't like Electrode.
Electrode.
I never really have... I don't know what it is about them. I mean, the concept is kind of cool now as an adult. They annoyed me as a child because I would think they were items and go to pick them up. And no, it's a Pokemon that will explode on me and leave me with nothing, including not even a Pokemon to catch. You asshole. And now as an adult, I'm like, these are a thing. It's neat. I don't particularly enjoy them, but I can see why other people do. Alright.
Execute and Executor.
So... Sorry, excuse me.
Alright, deposit the TMs.
Okay, so I'm in a weird position because on one hand, I both love and hate Execute and Executor because, like, Execute just looked like a bunch of eggs to me, which is weird that they would come to life, and it freaked me out. And it still never dawned on me until that they were coconuts, until Rob talked about them the other day.
So, until you were 3 days ago old.
Yeah.
Got it.
I was 3 days ago old when I learned that that there's white coconuts and that those are actually coconuts and not eggs. It just felt weird.
It doesn't help that it's egg.
Yeah.
Cutor.
Well, because the coconuts look like eggs.
Yeah.
Right?
Also, in some of the early art, one of them has yolk leaking out.
That's always been true.
Yeah.
So they are also meant to be eggs.
Yeah. So it's weird to me. An Executor is a weird tree with like 3 heads, and it always threw me off.
Well, now he's a weird tree with 4 heads.
Yeah, which still kind of throws me off. The dragon form is neat, like the one from Alola.
The long man.
The long man. He's neat.
Long-necked one.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm okay with Executor, but all right. What's next?
Cubone and Marowak.
I fucking love Cubone and Marowak. I felt so bad for the Cubone when I played Pokemon Yellow that I was like, why won't you let me love you? Like,
thank you, an anonymous cheerer, for 100 bits.
Ooh, neat. This is a very productive stream for us.
It is. We're going extra long to make up for the fact that I was too sick to stream yesterday.
And
I have chronic vertigo, so my inner ear is shaped just ever so slightly wrong, and I will occasionally get so dizzy I can't do shit, and that was yesterday.
And I was basically paralyzed yesterday.
Yeah, you had pinched a nerve. Ooh, that's not very effective.
Yeah, it's still very painful today. Not nearly as bad as yesterday, though.
I know, it's the worst of me to go and try to take care of myself. Why are you a goat? Oh, because you cheered anonymously. Got it.
Neat. So Cubone and Marowak, I love them both. I've always thought they were really cool. I thought it was neat that they were kind of like dinosaurs with bones. Like, I love that. I think that's really cool. Alright.
Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan.
Again, I've never really liked all the fighters all that much. I did like that they were kind of based off of Jackie Chan and
Thank you, an
Bruce
anonymous cheerer, for another 400 bits.
Yay!
And we actually got another Pride emote thanks to you. We got the Pride Rhino.
Ooh!
Or
neat.
the Prino?
The Prino. So, yeah, I've always really liked them. I think they're really cool.
Okay.
What?
In order for Super Repel to work, you need to have your highest level at the front.
Okay.
So Peanut goes up front now.
Okay.
There we go.
What else we got?
Licky Tongue. The turtle with the long tongue.
It's gonna suck.
What do you mean turtle? He doesn't have a shell.
He looks more like one of those blobby, weird late-night Imgur posts.
Or like one of those like fat lizards. So of course I love him. He's a fat lizard with a long tongue.
Listen, my child
Right.
brain saw this and went, "That's a turtle." I don't know why. Don't give me that face.
I love you. I love him. He's a big fat lizard with a long tongue. Nothing else really to say. I love big fat lizards. If you've ever seen me react to a picture of a skink, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I burst into tears. Like the lady.
There is picture proof, you guys.
Yeah. We went to a
Reptile Expo.
yeah, exotic animal reptile
Yeah.
pet expo, and they had blue tongue skinks there.
So for the new people, like Square Root of Sheep and Wet Garfield, who haven't seen our randomized stats yet, Peanut is our Pidgeotto. He's psychic flying, which I'm realizing is a bit of an issue in the ghost area. Because even though it randomized what Pokemon are what types, it still associates those types with those trainers if applicable.
Yeah.
Puncho is our Rattata. He's Ice Electric. He knows so many ice and no electric. Tentamon is our Beedrill. He's a ghost. He knows Horn Attack, Thunderbolt, Teleport, Cut, which you'll notice are all not ghost moves. With Chives, he was our starter. He's a pure grass Ivysaur because the Ivysaur line in this randomizer lost its poison typing. Headbutt, Absorb, Petal Dance, Razor Leaf. He actually started with Absorb and Razor Leaf, which was just baffling. Carpy, our sadly fainted Goldeen, is a dragon type with Dragon Rage and Barrage. She actually replaced the Magikarp at the Gimme $500 for this Magikarp kid place. And La Llorona is our ghost type Wigglytuff. We also have a ghost type Jigglypuff, which also this means that the Wigglytuff has replaced the Eevee. But Eevee's out in the wild now. The other one is named Myrtle, the Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
So we have girl ghost names. While we are here, let's heal up a bit.
Anyway, no, what was I saying before?
Something about blue tongue skinks at the.
Oh right, okay. So we
But
went
they're
to
just so cute.
yeah. So we went to the Reptile Expo and they had these blue tongue skinks, and because I was there to get information before I got a scaly pet of my own.
Be a responsible pet owner, you guys.
Yeah. Always, if you're gonna have a scaly friend, you need to do your research first. It's always better to get a captive bred than a wild caught, purely because A, they're better eaters, and B, you will have a better idea of their health, and so be better able to care for them. Plus,
if you go to those little square thingies, that'll heal your Pokemon.
Yep.
Oh, dang it. Alright.
Why?
I just used up my potions.
So we went to this, and I was going to research because I wanted to know what breeders are in the area, because I would like to buy from a local breeder. Because I want to get a California species when I get a snake. Specifically, I want to get a rosy boa, because I think they're adorable. But they also had this breeder who had these, like, super expensive blue-tongue skinks. I think they were going for, like, what, almost $1,000, if not more.
Something like that.
Like, they were super expensive. But he let me hold them.
What are you doing, dear?
She needs blood. Nah, I cover up the pain. Anyway. What? I've given blood enough.
Okay. Anyway, and he let me hold one, and I immediately almost burst into tears just holding it because I thought it was so cute. I'm actually tearing up as I remember. And Mikella caught a picture of me absolutely losing my shit while holding it because it was so cute, and it was just going up my arm and licking me. See, I'm already doing it again. I'm legitimately tearing up at the idea of blue tongue skinks. They're so cute. They have such long bodies and little legs and fat hands.
Do you need a minute?
Yes, sir. Yes. I get emotional when I think about them, and they're just so cute.
Goodbye, remote.
Okay, so
The next is coughing and wheezing. I think you've already shared enough about your thoughts on pollution Pokemon.
Yeah.
So we'll move on to Rhyhorn and Rhydon.
I think they're kind of cool. Like, Rhyhorn is a giant, like, rock rhino.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rhyhorn is a big, steelier version, which is just kind of cool. I like that. It's kind of cool.
Chansey.
I always got mad because I didn't have a Chansey, and there was no option for me to catch one because I was shitty at the Safari Zone, and I could never catch any Pokemon in the Safari Zone to save my life. So I never got a Chansey, and I always hated it, so I was like, because I really...
Is it worth knocking out Petal Dance for Bite? Or is Headbutt better to get rid of?
I'd say Headbutt personally.
I think Headbutt.
Yeah. So I really love Chansey. Chansey looks like she would give the best hugs. I love her so much. Don't feed me an egg, but I love Chansey.
Can it offer you an egg in this trying time?
Okay, what's next?
Tangela.
I always liked Tangela. I thought Tangela was very cute. And I was like, aw, is Ponytail a water type?
Apparently.
So I was like, aw, Tangela could give me the best hugs. Because all he is spiny tentacles. And now as an adult, I'm like, he would still give the best hugs. I'm not going to make this gross. He would give the best hugs. And that's it. Okay.
Kangaskhan.
Again, that Pokemon looks like it could give the best hugs.
It has a mother already.
It has a little baby. It's 2 Pokemon in one. I love Kangaskhan. Plus, it's based off of, like, a giant lizard and a kangaroo, which is, like, 2 things I love.
Horsey and Seadra.
Unlike Rob, I do not have a fear of the ocean, and I've always loved seahorses and sea dragons and stuff like that.
He likes Horsey.
No, I know. No, I know he does.
Yeah, I love seahorses. They're adorable.
Yeah.
Goldeen and Seaking. Oh, I'm sorry, are you done with Horsey?
I was about to say I really love them both, but yeah, that's about it.
Oh, okay. Goldeen and Seaking.
I've always loved Goldeen and Seaking. Like, I thought they were really cool. They are clearly 2 different types of Asian goldfish, because, I mean, all goldfish come from Asia anyway. So I've always really enjoyed them. I mean, it's a Japanese pastime to breed specific traits into goldfish to get specific colors. So I'm like, I love them. I think they're adorable. I don't really get the horn thing, but I think they're so cute. I don't care. They're so pretty.
Staryu and Starmie.
I have a complicated relationship with Staryu and Starmie, because on the one hand, I think they're neat, and on the other hand, I hate starfish.
Shit, I just used double repel.
And I also really hate sun stars, which is what Starmie is based off of. Sea stars are assholes and can suck it.
I read the Bulbapedia. They're apparently
I know.
stylized starfish.
I know they're stylized starfish, but they look like sun stars, and that ticks me off because I hate those damn things.
Well, I think I know your opinion on the next Pokemon.
Right.
Mr. Mime?
I hate Mr. Mime. What is this nonsense? It's not a person and it's not a Pokemon. The hell is this goddamn thing?
I mean, there's that scene in Detective Pikachu where they light one on fire.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I need to see that movie.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Scyther.
I love Scyther.
According to chat, Mr. Mime exists to seduce single mothers.
See, I always thought Ash's mom was getting together with Professor Oak, which is why they were always together.
Okay, so this is it, right?
Pretty sure. Anyway.
Pokédoll, go!
Fuck?
We gave it a doll to be its baby, and it just ascended to a higher plane.
That's so sad.
Next is Jinx. Or did you want to keep talking about Scyther and how awesome he is?
Fucking love Scyther so much, and I love Scizor even more. Like, god damn, I love them. I love them a lot. If I was gonna open up a gym, it would probably be a bug gym, because I love bug Pokemon. There are very few bug Pokemon that I don't like. I don't like Jinx. I don't... That Pokemon looks like its hugs would hurt me or something. Like, I just know.
It feels like
It would be clammy and gross.
It feels like its hands just came out of the freezer.
Yeah, no. I want no part of
Then it
that.
gently rubs its gloved cold hands down the back of your neck.
No, goddamn! Full body revulsion. Like, and the worst part is like, this is the opposite problem that I have with Nidoqueen. Jinx has titties. I don't want them. Whereas with Nidoqueen, I'm like, yeah,
Wait,
I want those titties.
Do you think in the Pokemon world the euphemism is colder than a Jinx's tit? Hey, I see you there, buddy. And you know what? That's the kind of thing that gets you a timeout.
What did he say?
Just going, Lamau, fat people, in the chat. And I don't appreciate that.
Nope.
You get 10 minutes to think about what you did.
Alright.
You do it again, I ban you.
Alright, what's up next?
Electabuzz.
I don't know how I feel about Electabuzz. He's just a giant buzzy thing. That's about it.
Magmar?
People be shapes. My shape is round.
Yep. Magmar is like a fire duck, which both feels right and wrong at the same time. I don't know. Yeah, I never... Eh. Just eh. That's how I feel. Eh. Okay, what's next?
Pinsir.
Pinsir's kind of cool. I always kind of liked his horns. I thought they were neat.
So we're going to pause for... dang, I hit the mic that time. We're going to pause for a second on this to address something in the chat. Queen Awesome. So people see Jinx as racist. What it was Jinx was meant to emulate a Ganjuro girl, which is a specific subculture found in Akihabara, Japan.
Yeah.
However, when you translate that into animation and you don't put a lot of detail into it, you end up getting something that looks like Little Black Sambo, which is a very racist old cartoon.
Yep.
So that didn't work out so well. And so they changed her skin color to purple. But as it is, Jinx is one of those Pokemon that doesn't get printed or shown off in America a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, that's the other thing is like Jinx is a character. A character is whatever their creators make it. But yeah, the creators of Jinx did not realize what they were making, and when they brought it to America, they tried to address it, and now they just avoid Jinx in cartoons when they can.
Yep.
And in Pokemon cards, I want to say Kadabra and Jinx cannot be printed in America.
Why not Kadabra?
Because during the, what I like to call Satanic Panic 2, Pikachu's Electric Boogaloo, a lot of people point out that Kadabra had a star on his forehead, and he kind of looks goat-like, and so everyone in the Pokemon Satanic crowd started saying that Kadabra was Psychic Satan.
Oh, for the love of God.
He's got them spoons.
Alright, what's next?
Tauros.
I like Tauros. I think Tauros is neat. He's just a big bull. I think that's cool. Plus, he's named for the astrological sign, which means he's really Zeus in disguise.
Shh. Don't tell Hera that.
She'll get mad.
She'll get mad and
Okay, so
explode everybody.
no, but that guy also is a problem. So was a famous TV psychic who was known for bending spoons on screen.
Oh, yeah.
And in Japan, the spoon thing is just seen as, oh, that's a cool thing psychics can do. So that's what Kadabra's based off of. This dude was such an egomaniac that, well, he's so vain, he thought this Pokemon was about him. And so he sued the Pokemon company. And then goes on and tries to get Kadabra removed or to get some of that Pokemon money. Y'all got some of that money, that Pokemon money. And so he sues Nintendo, and it kind of goes nowhere. But between that and the Satanic thing, Nintendo doesn't want to print any more Kadabra cards. Meanwhile, as far as didn't Zeus come down as a bull before it and get some lady pregnant, or pregnanny, as you wrote, I will say that while Zeus has come down as various animals and gotten them pregnant, I believe the bull in question is the Cretan bull, who was a child of Poseidon or a gift from Poseidon.
What, Tauros?
No, not Tauros, the Cretan bull.
No, Zeus actually did turn into a bull at one time.
Okay, so what did that lead to?
That led to the naming of Europe. Because, Zeus turned into a giant white bull, and it was so hot that this, Greek princess decided she was just going to climb onto its back. And the bull was like, okay, I'm off, and swam out into the ocean and then flew away, because it's Zeus. He flew off with this, Princess Europa, and, they did the do, and they had 3 kids, which started the line of literally every hero in Greek myth, basically.
Okay, so Europa is Zeus knocking up a gal, but he didn't knock her up as a bull.
No.
No, the Cretan bull is what I'm thinking of, which is Poseidon gave a bull to the king of Crete.
Yeah.
And then the king of Crete was, not grateful for it. Or, not grateful enough. Because let's be honest, the Greek gods are those petty assholes who are like, you don't even use your pizza cutter anymore. We had pizza yesterday. But you're not using it now. I'm going to smite you. And so Poseidon decides, how can I get revenge on this king? Wait, I know. Yes, Poseidon is Lumpy Space Princess. He goes, I know exactly how I'm going to do it. I'm going to make his wife hot for the bull.
That's not Tauros. Tauros is...
I know that's not Tauros,
yeah.
But somebody was asking, didn't somebody get pregnant from a bull in Greek mythology?
Yes, they did.
And that's what I'm trying to answer. I'm not trying to answer what Tauros is.
Sorry, yeah. Yeah, that's the short answer is yes. Somebody did get knocked up by a bull.
So, yeah, the Minotaur is because somebody got pregante from the Cretan bull because Poseidon is a shitty gift giver.
He's just a petty asshole.
And then Loki did get pregnant as a horse, but that's the Norse. And a horse is a Norse, of course, and that's not Greek, so let's move on. Moving on.
Right,
Sleipnir is a Norse horse. He's a Norse horse, of course. And if that horse talks, of course, then it's the famous Mr. Ed. Ow. Judy, stop it. Anyway.
Okay, what's next?
Punch is the one that does the hitting.
I know. Sorry.
Alright, next Pokemon. Magikarp and Gyarados.
I know it's not Greek, just the similar animal fucks a human and suddenly, babies! Loki's not a human, how dare you? He is an Acer.
Yeah.
They are above the humans, you see, for they existed before Ymir was turned into the earth.
It's fun how much both of us know about Norse mythology.
I read Deities and Demigods, a 3rd edition source book for Dungeons and Dragons, which was a better source of mythology work than my textbook.
And I just read mythology for fun, and also my name is Freyr, so...
No, Lickitung, don't kill La Llorona.
Anyway.
Magikarp and Gyarados.
I love Magikarp. I played Magikarp Go on my phone for years because I love Magikarp so much. And I love Gyarados. Like, so much. I love that stupid fish dragon. The worst thing is that I watch, the punchline, I read, the punchline is machismo. So much.
Too bad it doesn't update anymore. She's given up on the project.
I know. It makes me sad.
I mean, she's working for Cartoon Network, so...
Yeah. I mean, I'm very happy for her, but I loved that webcomic. And I loved Mr. Fishy Fish! I loved Mr. Fishy Fish. He was my favorite. I love how Cherry's just like... Candies are sometimes food. I love Mr. Fishy Fish, and I love Gyarados. I think they're great.
Okay, I need to go back to the Holy Square.
Okay. What's next?
Lapras.
Love Lapras. Lapras is great. Lapras is like a whale turtle, and that's like the best thing I could ever think of. It's a whale turtle dinosaur.
It's a plesiosaur.
It's a plesiosaur. It's the best. Plesiosaurs didn't have shells, though.
As far as we know.
True.
Might just had like a horrible scab.
Lord. Anyway.
Ditto.
I thought Ditto was pretty cool, mostly because it's funny, because for the reason why I hated, Clefairy as a kid, I loved Ditto, because at least with Ditto I could be like, haha! Joke's on you! Ditto's only weak to fighting type moves, and yet has all of yours. Suck it!
Also, my Ditto! He's been here the whole time!
Alright, what else?
You've talked about Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon already, I think.
I love Eevee. I love all the Eeveelutions. I think out of the Eeveelutions, my favorite has to be either Espeon or Umbreon, because Crystal was my favorite game for a really long time, and I could get either one of them. And I used to have both, and I would love them so desperately. They were my babies. I loved them so much.
Computer Deck.
I don't really like Porygon. I think he's okay. He's not great. What else?
The fossils.
Oh, okay. So I like, Ammonite and Omastar. I think they're really cool. They're also mildly terrifying.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Like all Ammonites.
Yeah. Just mildly terrifying. Kabuto, honestly, still mildly frightening. Kabutop's not frightening at all.
Hold up. Can I pause this for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. Ammonite is named for an Ammonite, but an Ammonite is what Kabuto is.
Yeah.
An Ammonite is a Nautilus.
Yeah.
Pokemon, what the... Is Psyduck a lizard? Is there stuff you're hiding from us? Hey, thanks for the follow there. Samuel Garcia. Well, I'm not. You are. You're Samuel Garcia. But thank you for the follow. Or is Amuel Garcia? We don't know. We will have to ask Amuel.
Okay, anyway. So... Yeah, I like Kabutops. Kabuto reminds me way too much of a horseshoe crab, and horseshoe crabs scare the crap out of me. I don't know why.
They're just your friends.
I know they are totally harmless and totally friendly, but my stupid brain goes, I hate everything about them.
And if you pay a blue, he'll untap target permanent. Go look up the card horseshoe crab. I'm 100% serious.
Oh, I know. That's why my expression went, God damn it, not this again. Okay, what's next?
Aerodactyl.
Aerodactyl was kind of cool. Never really liked him all that much, but I thought he was kind of cool. What's next?
Snorlax.
He's just a giant, like a giant bear who sleeps all the time, and he's so big he's basically a mattress.
It took him 8 gens to stand up.
Right? I love him. He's great.
The
Second.
legendary birds.
Okay. I love Articuno because I love its tail. I think it's very, very pretty. And I've always had a weakness for ice types. So I think Articuno...
Greetings from North America. I hope you're enjoying Latin America,
Yes.
Samuel Garcia.
So I think Articuno is great. I also really love Zapdos because Zapdos is just... It's a spiky...
Puncho is evolving.
Finally!
Now, standing up on his hind legs, he can punch easier.
So, I like Zapdos. I love that he's a spiky bird. It's great. I love the Galarian? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Galarian legendary birds.
I love the Galarian version of Zapdos because it's just like him running on 2 legs, which is just so great somehow. And I always really loved the way Moltres looked. I think Moltres is also very, very beautiful. What's next?
Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite.
Yes,
I
Pokeflute.
always loved Dratini and Dragonair. I thought they were so pretty. Dragonite made me very angry as a child. It still does. Why do they get...
And just like that, diabetes. Thank you for another gift sub there, Tiny Tiny Dog. And we got yet another Pride emote from that one. The Pride Cute, which I think is another little bee. Which I am very, very happy with.
So cute.
Okay. So opening up Pokeflute opens up the Silph-Co.
Yeah.
Right. But what it also does is it opens up a Snorlax.
No, yeah, so, like, it's less that it gets, like, so huge and fat, and more than it's just, like, why is it so yellow? If it was blue, I wouldn't have so many problems with it! Like, it's almost purely because the thing is yellow that it throws me off and I don't like it anymore. What's next?
The last 2.
So Mewtwo and Mew.
Mm-hmm.
I always really liked Mewtwo. I always felt really bad for him. I really just wanted to give him a hug. And I still do. I just think he needs a hug. He's a sweet, soft, psychic cat who needs a hug. It's the same thing with Mew. I just want to give Mew a hug. He's very cute. He's a bitty, bitty kitty. And he's a psychic kitty. I think it's awesome. I love them both. They're great. So that's all 151 of the originals, and I love them.
Okay.
Hello, what you doing?
Well, I'm getting my butt down to this here Snorlax, who is down here, you see.
Yes.
And I'm like walking around trainers.
I noticed. You're not...
I don't want to fight. I just want to capture a big, stupid bear. There he is. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go here. We're going to save.
Yes. I'm going to call off for the night. My meds are wearing off.
That's fair. We're going to catch the Snorlax, then we're going to call it for tonight, because 2.5 hours is not a bad run. I might have to sneak in an extra stream somewhere next week, make up for last week. The sleeping Pokemon blocks the way. If only we had some kind of flute that could poke at them. The Pokeflute music is very quiet. Snorlax woke up. It attacked in a grumpy rage.
It goes something like that, I think. It's a
Snorlax is a Butterfree. Okay.
That's hilarious.
So we're gonna Psybeam this. Oh, he has Solar Beam. What? All right. And Then we're gonna Psychic. We're not gonna die from Solar Beam. Not gonna die from Solar Beam. Good. Item. Actually, let's just use Pokeball first. See if the catch rate improver did enough to just do that. Kathunk, kathunk, kathunk. Nope. Great Ball it is. Oh no, it used the one Sims game nobody liked. I actually really like Spore, but it got jumped real fast. What happened to my Great Balls? Oh, there they are. I was too fast. Yes. New Pokedex data will be added for Butterfree. In battle, it flaps its wings at high speeds. Yeah. All right.
71 pounds was blocking that road.
Well, it's a Butterfree that replaced a Snorlax. And butter is a cooking fat. So this Butterfree's name is now Lardo. No, sorry, better name. Because I just realized I can fit it. Hi, this is my Butterfree, Lando. Lando Lakes. No, I can't fit Lakes. He's Lando Lake. It's fine.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so now we're going to go through here.
Lando of the lake. Should
Oh,
we go-
duh. I'm trying to, like, get back to a Pokemon Center. Tentamon has Warp. Can't believe he's not butter. Oh, I could have called him low fat. Because he's butter free. So many puns we've missed out on. But Lando is a good name. And you know what? Let's look at Lando. But in order to do that, we need to put somebody in the box first. So, Carpy, go chill. Thank you. Alright, so let's see your stats. Lando Lake, Electric Grass. Sure! With Thunderbolt, Solar Beam, Spore, and Mega Kick. Holy fuck. Yeah, I'm withdrawing Lando Lake. Solar Beam and Thunderbolt already. Yeah, I'm doing it. That's an amazing Pokemon. And Spore on top of it. I'm going to sleep you. I'm going to Solar Beam you. You're dead. What's not to love? It does mean that my team is a little electric and grass heavy. But, I mean, exactly. And it has Stab on both the Thunderbolt and the Solar Beam. Oh. Like, already, this was one of our best streams we've had just for productivity. But beyond that, having Lando, you know what? Sorry, Peanut. We're putting Lando at top. I need to see him in action. We're going to Spore into Solar Beam on this dude. I'm going to ruin this guy's whole career.
His whole gambling career.
I love that gamblers just look like traditional Japanese dice house gamblers. And this doesn't answer my question of why doesn't he look more like the guys who live in Vegas and just sit on the machines all day and say hi to my grandparents when they show up for breakfast. If I made a Pokemon game, I'm replacing the gambler sprite with just like a 72-year-old retiree in the desert. Oh. So good.
So majestic.
No, I will not change Pokemon. You know, I think what you... I know what you need, Eevee. Call it a hunch, but I think you need a Spore and a Solar Beam. I think it almost doesn't matter what elements ended up in the Elite Four. We have a solution. And that solution is Archimedes' Death Ray. Mixed with, I was about to say phenobarbital, but that's not what a roofie is. Phenobarbital is a diet pill. Rofinol. Rename it Death Star. I'm fucking tempted. But this brings up the question, what's the other Snorlax? Because there are two. Just, I've had my mouse in the window this whole dang time. You know, I gotta change that. I gotta change it just so that it doesn't pop up. I think I need to. It should also be a Butterfree. You're correct. But I believe I hadn't set it for 1-to-1 replacement. I believe I had set it for 151 capable. So that I wouldn't have to then play red to get all the Pokemon. So the worst case scenario is 2 Butterfrees. Wait. Okay, so I got 3 good names for the other Butterfree, if it also has Solar Beam and Spore here, right? So we have Lando Lake, which is partially, you know, because I also was thinking Lando Calrissian. But if we're going with the Lando theming, do we name the other one Han Solo? Or do we name him for the little pancake face dude? What's the name of the pancake face dude? 'Cause I cannot remember his name. Yeah, who rides with Lando? Nien Num, right? 9? Is it Nien or 9?
Nien.
Okay. Nien Num. Well, you gotta have your butter with your pancakes, so pancake face dude's just, you know, good. I love the fast forward button, because with my ADHD, I'm like, I don't want to sit through you doing the boop, 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 doo, 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 doo. Okay. Nyan Nunb is the little, like, floppy face dude in Return who helps Lando shoot out the second Death Star, while Han is on Endor dealing with the stupid teddy bears.
I know chat can't see it, but it's this one.
You know, I can throw a picture of him up in the stream here, but I'm not gonna today. But Nien Num might be the right way to go for naming the other Butterfree. But anyway, so this is it for now. Couple of things that are coming up. One, next week is our first full week of streaming. Just so you know, if for some reason... excuse me. If for some reason I burp, I will say excuse me. But if for some reason Mikella can't be there for Abduction or Little Dragons Cafe for the afternoon stream, we will be doing... I have other things to replace those with. If Freyr is around, we might do a little Dragon Age. If Freyr's up for that. If not, and it's just me, we'll be doing Tales of Symphonia. Which is a lot of fun. I love Tales of Symphonia. Especially because if then somebody wants to join in, I can at least make the battles 3-player. Which is good. But in the meantime, here's what you got. 3 o'clock is... We might move this back to 2. But 3 o'clock on Monday, Wednesday, Friday is Little Dragon Cafe. And Tuesday, Thursday is Abduction. And then 7 o'clock every day but Sunday is Pokemon. I might do a bonus stream tomorrow. It depends on how I'm feeling. I have a thing in the afternoon I'm doing first. This is all Pacific time. So if you are in Mountain Time, add an hour. Central, add 2 hours. Eastern, add 3 hours. Greenwich Mean, add 7? Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, this is all Pacific Daylight Time. Wait, are we in Pacific Daylight or Pacific Standard? right now?
I don't know.
I think we're in Pacific Daylight. We're at -7 GMT. That's what it is. But anyway, yeah, this is all Pacific time because we are California based. But we will see you all later. If you ever miss a stream, wait a couple of days. It'll be up on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/alchplaysgames. youtube.com/alchemyprime is where I put other videos. There's a bunch of old blogs right now, but in the near future, there'll be more Dungeons and Dragons videos. There'll be some Magic videos, maybe some toy videos. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff. Ooh, I am jealous about those Culvers, though. We have In-N-Out, but people up in North Dakota do have Culvers. And yeah, so this is basically all I have going right now. So your support does mean an absolute lot to me. So please, of course, if you have friends, share with your friends. Thank you for following Garfield. If you have friends, share it with your friends. Try to get them to follow. We're trying to build this thing up. Today it was super exciting just to see a full chat with emotes and everything flying everywhere and follows and all the gift subs from Tiny Dog. Thank you so much for those. And yeah, and if for the people in the future watching this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, because if I don't say that, YouTube gets mad at me. And for those of you here on Twitch, thank you for watching us live. 3 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Don't worry about Sunday. Alright, we will catch you all later. And let me kill that